Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sunday stream. This has now been relabeled the Round Table because it's not so much chill. We hit so many different topics and jump all over the place. So yeah, welcome to the Round Table. So yeah, we got a bunch of equals here. We got a bunch of awesome people, and we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna talk a lot about Indiana Jones 5 because we have the source. We're gonna find out what's fact and fiction. And it's gonna be fun. So hopefully it's gonna be fun. I'm getting too old for this shit. But first, I'm gonna introduce my wonderful panel here. My good friends, other crazy people. There's I was gonna say a man, a pig, an awesome pig that everybody loves. Tommy, Guinea Pig Collective. How you doing, brother?
Guinea.
Such heroic nonsense.
Okay.
I think that sums up my personality perfectly. Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hey, man. It's how's your weekend been?
Draining. It's been very tiring.
Same. And this weather's been horrible down here. Oh my god, it's been freaking raining all day. But
dude, it's freezing outside.
Yeah, it did drop a bit. Yeah, you're a little more up north than me. It's still not too bad here. But yeah, dude. Are you gonna get ready for Indiana Jones?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the I'm gonna take off my snooze button on my alarm clock, and I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'm gonna do a Rip Van Winkle while this thing is playing out.
Tell me about it.
I have no interest in seeing this garbage.
Yeah, there's some funny stuff that drops. So I'm like, yeah, let's make sure people they really understand how bad of a movie it's gonna be. But hey, we got superfan Adam Shawhan in the house.
That's right. Thanks for having me. I love being in this spot because I love your logo in the corner there with my head.
Thanks.
It just looks beautiful. But yes, I've just been living on Hoth, taking care of the snow and shoveling out the driveways myself and the neighbor. Yeah, man. That's not paint. That's just snow that hasn't melted off my face yet.
Yeah, be safe, man. I hear Hunter. He's like, oh my god, look at all this. Oh,
I know.
You know the street value of this mountain?
You gotta love that. Yes. Oh my god. Dude, we also got our resident vampire in the house. He just flew in and boy are his wings tired. How you doing, Kraken?
I'm doing good. My day's been not very productive, but I watched that Bullet Train movie. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, Brad Pitt.
Yeah, and it was good. It's like a bunch of assassins on a bullet train, and like a bunch of shit like happens, but everybody's like connected somehow.
Yeah, it felt like a Guy Ritchie film.
Yeah, it did.
I saw a pretty good documentary recently. It was the making or the re-editing of Rocky IV.
Oh.
It's on Prime apparently, and Stallone. He re-edited the entire movie. He did a special director's cut, and pretty amazing. It's I think it's only about an hour or something like that, but worth watching. Pretty cool.
Awesome.
So wait a minute. What movie were you talking about, Draven?
Oh, Bullet Train. It's got Brad Pitt. It's got the guy who played the new Scorpion.
Yeah, the Japanese guy that Vinny has an action figure of.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's
I keep
awesome,
forgetting his name.
Michael Shannon is in it as well.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you fixed that for me because at first I thought you said Magic Bullet, and I was like, that sounds like some kind of sex toy. I don't know what Draven has been up to, but I got worried. I got worried for you.
Turn it off. We're on stream.
Yeah.
Chris, what's up, brother?
Hey. Oh God, man. My whole house. I've had to redesign some ventilations for some 3D printing. Apparently, I had to special order some more durable resin, and I think it passed through a blue city because it was supposed to arrive yesterday, and I just got it about 10 minutes ago.
Wow. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Did it have bigot spray painted all over the box?
Well, no, it did smell like weed and shame though.
No, that's not what it smells like when it passes through Antifa ranks. It smells like cat piss and kitty litter.
Yeah,
and patchouli. And patchouli.
Well,
I know a few YouTubers who smell like that. No names, though. I won't mention any.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, Tony.
But we also got Scotsman in the house. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing fantastic. Greetings from the left coast, the land of fruits and nuts and human feces. I'm just happy that we've removed the gavel from an old senile person, and hopefully it lands in a good spot. But yeah, my weekend's been going pretty great. Been coloring my balls off, and I'm glad to be here with you fine gentlemen.
Dude, none of them are allowed to have hammers. Sorry.
Hold on one sec. We actually we have footage from her saying goodbye.
You've been waiting for this.
Let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead.
I'm going to punch him out and I'm going to go to jail and I'm going to be happy.
Yes.
All right.
I like that last part.
Yeah. Paul Pelosi should invest in Polydent.
Let me take my dentures out.
I don't know what kind of acts they do with hammers, but that's anyway.
Yeah.
Speaking of the clown world, we got the clown world review right here. We got Tony Tone Deaf in the house. How you doing, my brother?
Good. Happy Sunday. Man, I did have a productive day, busy day. And I'm still riding high from last night over at Draven's. We had the watch party for AEW.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
good
dude,
time.
That was fun.
Yes.
Hell yeah, man. And yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of appreciation for Jade Cargill because last night that was impressive as hell, man.
Woo.
That Chitara.
That was. Watching her beat that guy, that was awesome.
Yeah, she had to fight a dude. It was amazing.
I just like Etap's quote. You could see her abs through that thing.
It was very reminiscent of China versus Jeff Jarrett. Very much.
It was.
But before we get started with everything, let me say hello to the chat real quick. Draven was the first one in tonight. He's on panel as well. Papa Cotton's in the house. How you doing, man? We got Fun University swinging by. They're dropping all the FUs. Yeah, FU was Friday. That's the Friday Underground. That's my stream. That's why I did it. FU, if you guys didn't know. Anyway, Sister Mary, Six Gun. I think this is Nelson. Is this Nelson? I think it was Nelson. But how you doing, man? Hope all is well. William Palmieri is in the house. How you doing, man?
Wait, what is FU? What is FU? I'm sorry.
Say again.
What is FU?
Oh, Friday Underground. That's the.
Oh,
Friday
I thought
stream.
that was the university all the porn stars went to. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
the AVN stuff.
Listen, we got Professor Hanscock in the wings. Just give him a minute. I need to take my blue pill. Anyway, but yeah, no. Will, no, the bronze figure in the corner is not He-Man. That is Chitara, and yeah, we're gonna be talking about that tonight too. Because oh my god, that chick did an amazing job. Holy hell! But again, she had to fight a dude. Keely Chow's in the house too, man. How you doing, brother? Lasso of Truth swinging on by. She's always getting people with that lasso. And if we said it on Friday, it's a little to the left. But hey, no, it's all good. We love Trina, and yeah, hopefully she'll be back on next week. I hope. But she did an awesome tour review recently too. She did Freddy Krueger from the original film. Go check it out. Nightmare on Elm Street. I believe the link should be in the description to the video as well.
Now that's what I call cleavage.
That's right.
Nice.
80s Made. How you doing, man? Good seeing you in here. We got Frankie Nose in the house as well. What up, my brother? He said, I thought the Magic Bullet was a food blender for 1995.
Frankie, you stay up too late at night watching way too many infomercials.
You got that right.
He's on a first name basis. He's on a first name basis with Vince Annie.
You're gonna love it. I don't know what you're talking about.
I love my nuts. There it is.
We got Tree Rock Creations in the house as well, and he just saw the review. Yes, that was an awesome review. She did a great job. But yeah, more good stuff coming at you. But yeah, tonight we're gonna talk about some stuff, some things, and let's get started here. Well, here's the banner we had for tonight. Anyway, if you guys are not familiar with wrestling, AEW, we had the current champ, and this broad is amazing. What she's been doing every time she comes out in their kind of pay-per-views, she comes out in a new character. She had done She-Hulk. She did Jade from Mortal Kombat. You got to see her.
She kissed a girl when she was Jade too.
Yeah, that was hot as hell, bro. So, I'll be right back, fellas.
Might need to look up a clip of that just for science.
Right? Hold on. We'll pull up some Jade Cargill because we got to give her some appreciation for tonight because holy hell, man, this chick, whew, she rocked it. And that's right. Come again. So yeah, here she is, and wow, she freaking rocked this thing last night. This whole look was amazing, and the lower half was even better. I don't know.
Oh my god, yeah, the paint. Yeah. I saw brown.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those were painted on. And,
yeah, that's not a leotard.
Yeah, she's all muscle, and I don't know how long we could keep that on screen for, but Mama Susan probably gonna be mad. So let's just switch over for a sec. Oh,
hey, even a guy that's identifying as a woman or whatever, when he grabbed her ass, sniffed his hand, right?
Yeah,
we saw that.
Yes, he did. It's
not once but twice.
Could you blame him?
Yeah.
No. I mean, hell, I'd go identify as a woman to get in the ring to wrestle if I could do that too. Just saying.
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, she did an incredible job. Yeah. See, Keely's he's already excited. He's like, "Hello, nurse." That's right.
That's our Storm right there.
Oh hell yeah! And I saw a clip on an interview she did too. She said she's going to go into acting. So fingers crossed these people use their brain for a half a second. But yeah, oh my god, yeah. Hold on, we'll pull up the Storm look as well. And yeah, if you don't cast her in a movie as Storm, you just give it up. Just hang up the towel because this chick is perfect for it. Yeah,
them quads though.
Oh yeah.
No. And the thing is usually when like women get jacked like this, they lose their femininity in their face. Like they get like the mannish, like the jaw and like the butt chin and and it's like no, like from the shoulders up, you wouldn't know she's jacked. Like she's got like a beautiful face.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, man. And dude, yeah, like Etep said last night, like you could see her abs like through the damn costume and.
Whew, how is that even anatomically possible? Like I would, if I didn't see her in action, I'd say that was totally a Photoshop.
Right.
Yeah. Dude, it's absolutely amazing. She's why are they squashing so much with their CGI shit? But anyway, we had the better shots. Yeah. So give it up for her. She had to fight a man and won, and she looked amazing doing it. So hopefully she'll kiss more women soon. But
yeah, I got that. I got that GIF here shortly.
Oh yeah!
Oh, excellent. We'll leave it up to Draven because he's our man. He's our Jamie.
Oh damn!
Yeah, jeez. Again, probably can't keep it up for too long there, but Mama Susan's such a pain in the yeah.
Quit sipping, you incels.
We're appreciating beauty, damn it.
Now they're not making fun of us for watching wrestling, are they?
No.
Oh, right? Damn, look at it. Look at his woo, edgeless.
Oh, you got it up? Hold on. We'll pull it up. Papa Cotton, look away. Look away, Papa Cotton.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that done.
God bless.
They actually edited it out of any of the like replays for Rampage.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah.
They edited it out?
Which I didn't know.
Rub her back.
Because I missed this.
Spit in her mouth.
Because this was after Full Gear last year. And I missed from Full Gear to like Double or Nothing, I think.
Maybe we should keep this up the whole time while we talk about everything.
Oh, damn. And the hot left is in there, too.
Yeah, Tay.
She looks like she's getting ready to join in. Like the hands are spread out. She's like, all right, let me in.
And then on another episode, instead of kissing her on the lips, she kisses her on her forehead.
Oh, the kiss of death.
Oh, shit. This is just too much. All right.
The stream is like just
and everybody goes silent.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. So why is everything shaking so much?
Why is everybody on mute?
Oh God! This is it's gonna be 2 hours of Jade kissing.
I love the
another
guy
woman.
looking down. The guy with the white sweatshirt.
Yeah.
He's looking straight down, like he's missing it.
Or the
my
guy
God,
with
be his
yellow
woman behind him.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's an angry girlfriend that knows exactly what's what's happening in the ring.
It's like, where are you right now? I see you on television staring at someone's ass.
Yeah.
There was a person that got ejected out of a show because they were taking a picture of Tay's ass.
Oh damn,
dude! You pay that
Yep.
much money, you should be able to do whatever you want in there.
I agree.
Yeah.
Except for no touch.
Telephoto.
I get it.
That's what ultra wide and zoom lenses are for.
Right.
I didn't say take that down, but fine.
Oh, hold on. I'll get another picture. I wish I could show this one. This one's better. It's closer up.
And he busts out the
Curious.
garlic.
No one has their cam on. Curious.
I'll be in my bunk.
Well, I got a raging hard on, but I was about to do so. I was going to start jumping.
Both hands on the keyboard.
I'm going to jump to other bits now.
I'll
but-
share my screen for this one.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, got it.
Well, I need both hands, so whatever.
No, my thing though is like even though like we're all like, oh yeah, she's so hot or whatever, and all that stuff it's like,
And it's got Aubrey in there in the back.
the chick's going into acting, okay? So like
Aubrey's
we've
best
already got The
features
Rock,
are not
who's an
good.
action star. Why can't we get her?
Say that
You know what I
again?
mean? Like we've already got The Rock as an action star who came from wrestling.
Yeah.
You're not going to tell me that The Rock is some Oscar-worthy actor.
Well,
So
This is a good advertisement to not skip Arm Day.
I know. I'm
The
jealous.
Rock right
of
now is
Peter Traps
pushing
and
Becky
Traps.
Lynch, though. He's pushing her to start like an acting thing.
Yeah,
Well,
I saw a spot she did on some TV show where she played who was it, Cindy Lauper or something?
Yeah, she was on the Rock show and played Cindy Lauper. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Isn't that like the goal of wrestlers though, is to become an actor because it's less dangerous and you get
Some
paid
of them.
more?
Oh yeah. Well, I've
3
well,
hours later.
from what I saw, she said that she's going to get into acting. That's her big thing. So
Yeah.
I'm sure it's when she loses her belt. She's got like 42 wins or something, no losses.
Jeez.
So they're making money off of her, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah, I mean they should be paying her to stay.
Oh, and then
Yeah.
here's the other
Dude,
one.
her and Tony Storm, jeez. Whew.
Oh God, yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, oh God.
Here's the forehead.
When's it
kissy-
gonna be
kissy one.
my turn? But all right, he's got one more. All right, and then we'll get into the main topic.
Did we kiss you too?
He's like,
huh?
yeah, that's
Okay.
right. That's
All
right.
Mwah.
That's right.
Strangers
Yeah.
in the night.
You know that they're really good friends, and that's fantastic. It's like, let's see that scissor competition.
Yeah.
Tony.
Scissor me timbers.
Oh, jeez. But
Right here, right now. Right here, right now.
Yeah, Tony liked it last night, but now he doesn't anymore. So anyway, we're gonna get to the main topic, and that's from our old good buddy, and he gave us some great intel last time, so we're gonna invite him back on. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, good old Hanscock. Hello, you simp nerd spazzes. We're gonna get into it now. I did a film recently. I thought it was another Star Trek movie. I was on the Enterprise and there was a big Wookiee next to me. Found out it was Phoebe Waller something or other. And we were actually filming Indianapolis 7. So let's get into it, folks. Because we finished filming and I don't know what the hell I filmed. But we got the late breaking news. So here we go, folks. So this movie, holy shit. Do you guys know anything about it so far other than we have about a 90-year-old man who's in the lead?
just the future stuff or the time travel stuff or whatever.
I have no intel at all. So,
well, good old Hanscock dropped you a little info on Friday. big rumor mill going around. It's a time traveling picture.
Oh,
And,
God.
Phoebe Waller, Wookie, or whatever her name is, she's apparently Marcus Brody's granddaughter. And she comes a knocking on my door looking for the sex. And I said, no, but let's do one more adventure. Anyway, so they are apparently, this is the rumor, time travel is going to be involved here. And it's going to start in 1969. And they said he's going to be going back to 1933. That's what Hanscock told us. But it looks like there's a lot of red herrings and other things flipping around in this one. So I got you, nerds. Anyway, no, it's gonna. We don't know if it's gonna be time travel or if I'm just fucking with you. But good old Hanscock, he's always keeping it under the belt, just like all your moms are under my belt. So, yeah, they said there's some kind of golden compass clock or something, and we're gonna go fighting Yahtzees in 1933.
Oh,
well, there's been a lot of footage and leaked set photos.
So is he going to see his dad when he goes back in time?
Junior,
right? I am.
Is he going to get his eye like jabbed out or whatever, so that it's in canon with the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles?
Shut up, you fools! He's going to go back in time in a DeLorean, and he's going to have sex with his father in a car, and then he's never going to be born.
God, just recast the guy already, and
Did Tommy die?
He didn't like this conversation, so he
said, you heard time travel. It's like, they're on to me.
Here's my stunt double. He's riding a horse like I ride your mom. And this is going to be something else. So we have de-aging technology leaked. This could be fan-made. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. But
why don't they do that? Why don't they just deep fake Harrison Ford's face on a young actor's body the way they did Mark Hamill in the Mandalorian and just give us legit Indiana Jones movies fighting the Yahtzees? Like, that's Indiana Jones is fighting the Yahtzees. Like,
on the right, yes.
Yeah, like I don't know. I'm not liking like that when they brought him into the 50s and the greasers and all that crap from the space between spaces or whatever. Like that wasn't Indiana. And like it's not cool to see like a geriatric guy who can barely walk. Like you feel bad like when he goes and swings and stuff. You're like, oh God, is like the osteoporosis gonna hurt him?
I felt bad when I did that to your mom.
I can see why.
not really. Anyway. So this is why there's a bunch of rumors, because there's leaked shit online. Could be bad Photoshop, could be real. I'm never telling. But I'll tell you one thing. Boycott this film. It's going to be bad. We do know the Wookiee is going to be the star of the film, and I'm second banana.
Was it like Ramona Flowers, the replacement?
Well, this is why everyone thinks it's time travel, when in fact it's just going to be a flashback. So back when I was getting my yearbook signed by good old Adolf, we're gonna play with that stuff, and so that's why there's Yahtzee stuff in the movie. So apparently a little boy in there is I gave him a book, or he stole a page, or I don't know what they're doing yet, but he's gonna grow up to be Mads Mikkelsen. And then he's going to have a fight with a centurion or a Roman soldier.
No.
What the hell?
That's time travel. No.
This is a flashback. It's not time travel.
Harrison Ford was alive during the classical antiquity.
This is when they invented the golden compass. And they're fighting for it on the banks of some place. Anyway. Look,
they're going to make him a sleeper cell in the Yahtzee.
There's a Yahtzee train. So everyone said it's going to be a time travel picture. But it's not. It's just going to be, oh, look, there's the clock. So everyone says this is a time traveling clock. Newsflash. It's just a golden clock. That's all.
This is not. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah. So do I. Look at my face.
Wow, he looks really bad there.
Well, he's like a dude. He's like what he chose poorly when he grabbed the Grail. I mean, that's what he looks like.
He chose poorly.
Anyway,
he looked at the Ark of the Covenant.
Look, I'm so old I can't even stand up. And the Wookiee was going to pull me up by my testicles. I said, don't you dare. You don't touch those golden nuggets.
That's the chick from Scott Pilgrim, right?
They're the stones from Temple of Doom.
It's Phoebe Waller Wookiee. I don't know what her last name is.
Phoebe Waller
She's the feminist.
Something like that.
She's the feminist in the film that's going to take over. She's going to get my hat at the end.
Yeah, we need to get feminist entertainment.
Look, she just put on the face where she just farted and she got relief. I'm putting on the face where I smelt it.
No, actually, they're guessing which one farted.
Yeah, did I just shit my pants or does that smell like fish?
He's like, I got incontinence. You're just an asshole.
Newsflash, I shit my pants early in the day and then I just walk around in it.
Eventually it dries up and you don't know.
Oh! They call it terracotta.
Tommy's missing all the great jokes.
Oh, jeez. It's got some of that like, chia pet pottery in his pants.
So yeah,
it's archaeology, Dr. Jones. You just shit your pants.
There's a lot of stupidity, man, and that's the big rumor. They're saying that there's time travel. She's gonna go get them. They're gonna go to Stonehenge, open up a portal. This is the rumor mill going on, and then from there they're gonna go back into 1933. Now, none of this shit makes sense.
Completely crazy after like the aliens and stuff.
I'm fucking seething right now, you guys. I am seething mad.
Dude, they vandalized the last of the properties that we enjoyed.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones is literally one of my favorite stories and character arcs of all time, and I'm fucking seething right now.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
oh,
they're all gone.
Well, hold on. Well, let me finish the rumor mill before we jump into some other stuff about this movie. Holy shit!
It's getting worse.
There's more.
Wait, there's more.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Shut up, you nerds. Wait a minute. There's more. So where was I? Oh yeah, I was flying the DeLorean, and we crashed onto some gross woman named Kathleen Kennedy. Anyway, and she said, "I got to do this film." And I said, give me more money. So, so the Wookiee drags me on an adventure through time and space. Mads Mikkelsen is some kind of... Now, before we get into that, people said he was the original villain from Raiders of the Lost Ark. This is false. I can tell you that right now. This is false. It's not a younger version of him. He's actually a Yahtzee who was pulled into the NASA program. That's what he's playing. So the 1969 section of this film is going to be that the race to the moon and all this other nonsense. And it's going to be stupid. But we'll get back to the rumor mill first. Back to you, Vinny. I gave you a little bit of that info earlier. Thanks, Hanscock. So apparently the Stonehenge opens a portal. I don't know how or why. This is the rumor again. This ain't me. This is what Hanscock was telling people. I think he was on Reddit typing this up for another cock. Some nasty, smelly doom cock. So anyway, or scumbag doom tap, right?
It's not a portal. It's a quantum gash.
That's right.
Quantum gash.
She opened her gash, and the world fell apart. So when they go on this other adventure, apparently there's going to be they claim that there's a young Indiana Jones. So there's two Indies in this film. They're claiming, and ultimately in the end, the young one sacrifices himself, and the old one fades out into non-existence, and including his original movies all disappear with him. So it's like Indy never existed. She picks up the hat, and they said she will return. So Indiana Brody will return, apparently. That's what the big rumor is. Now, Hanscock gave me some more intel the other day.
Isn't she related to him though?
No, she's Marcus's granddaughter.
Oh.
Marcus Brody, his buddy from the other.
Oh yeah.
But that's what from the future. No, this is really, really bad. And they said they had screen testings. But then, good old Hanscock, he said it too. He goes, there were no screen tests. They know how shitty this film is. And they need to stitch together something special just to make it look like the trailer's going to be hot potatoes. But it's just stinky old potatoes in my pants from this morning when I shit them.
Yeah.
No Spielberg, no George Lucas. Nobody's involvement in this one. Just James Mangold, a Wookiee, me, Mads Mikkelsen, young me apparently with a mask. But yeah, it's sad. Boycott this film. I got paid, so I don't care. I bought a new plane, and Disney could go fuck themselves. So thank you very much, everyone.
I hope, I mean, I know we have the ignorant masses and they'll watch any shit that's thrown in front of them. And that's why we keep seeing the garbage we do. Mm-hmm. But hopefully we can get some ripple effects going with what happened with Tyler Perry's Rings of Power on Amazon. You know, that was like $1 billion disaster. They're firing the screenwriters, but not doing so, trying to save face, just, pushing them to the back of the room essentially, and then rebooting it from what I hear, all this stuff. It's garbage. People are sick of this shit. Everything's destroyed now.
Oh, that's what their plan is. If that rumor is true, that means they do want to completely piss all over Indiana Jones. His movies don't mean shit and replace it with her.
They do that with everything though. We're at a point now where everything is destroyed. To me, the last bastion was when they made He-Man. They feminized He-Man. Feminist entertainment is unwatchable because even women don't like watching it.
Oh yeah, dude, it's all shit. It really is. This entertainment, what they're doing. Again, we talked a little bit about this. They're putting their political bullshit in. They're tied with government. It's just for a certain time, they had certain films. Excuse me. Hanscock, you scratched up my throat a bit there with. Damn old man. Anyway, it's part of what they want to do. So it's all about destroying your favorite male characters. Anyone
it's to demoralize you.
Yeah, they want to do that because they want to welcome in just pain and suffering. And what's the best way of doing it? By destroying your heroes. It's sad and pathetic is what it really is. But yeah, Brian, you do have a link if you want to pop in if you want to talk any indie. But I'm calling a lot of bullshit on a lot of the rumors. I think that those are straight up flashbacks because there's going to be a lot of stuff in there from 1969. Proof of that is they filmed in the old country there, where my family's from in Sicily. And they changed the entire area to make it look like it's the late 60s. They didn't turn it into 1933. It looked like 1960s. And there's a lot going on there. There's a castle there. They have one of the biggest Greek temples that's still intact in that area as well. There's a lot of cool shit. So I don't know what they're doing and how far they're going to go with this, but I don't think it's going to be a big part of the movie if there is time travel.
But the thing about the time travel, I don't care. That's not the problem. The problem is it's your typical. You're getting rid of an old established white male and replacing it with a woman.
Exactly.
They did it to Logan. They did it to hell. They did it to Uncharted. It's so exhausting now. You have the technology to deep fake a young Harrison Ford's face on a younger, better physically, able actor, and you can give us adventures which are in the same time period as the Yahtzees, within that trilogy era. Because I'm not going to acknowledge the fourth movie, but just something in there. You can do that, but instead they want to erase all white male characters and replace them with feminist entertainment that nobody wants to see.
Yeah, you know what, Chris? You're absolutely wrong. Once again,
You bunch of slack-jawed bundle of sticks have missed the point completely. The problem is, it's not who they're casting. It's not the story. It's Disney, you fools. I ain't got time to watch Disney. Disney can burn in a hellfire, and I'll be there to roast marshmallows over their corpse.
You got
I wish
that
it was
right.
just Disney, though.
Well, that's it, man. Yeah, Tommy's right 100%. You know,
Yeah.
I'm poking fun because a lot of people wanted to hear a little more Hanscock covering this shit. And yeah, I mean, like I said, we'll poke more fun at it. But yeah, this movie is one that should be boycotted because it just sounds like garbage what they're doing. Complete garbage.
Well, I mean, look at Disney's track record at this point. Every single movie that they picked up and they freaking taken under their wing, they've destroyed every single one of those franchises. They ran roughshod over the MCU after starting off with like a ball of fire and giving longtime fans what they wanted to see, at least to a degree. They just started running that right into the ground. They started right off with Star Wars and began running that into the ground immediately. And people can miss me with that shit of TFA was pretty good and Rogue One was the best Disney movie of all. Suck a furry guinea pig nut with that shit.
I did like Rogue One.
If you know anything about those franchises, if you watch those original movies like so many of these people that claim to love them did, then they would have seen the inherent problems with all those goddamn movies.
But it's
wanted
not
that nostalgia trip so bad that they were willing to look the other way at all the garbage that Disney was pushing in right from the beginning.
But it's not just Disney though, because Masters of the Universe was Netflix, Uncharted was Naughty Dog. These are not. It's not just like Disney is the easiest target in the room because it's the fattest.
Well, Disney
everything.
to me, Chris, Disney was the blueprint on how to freaking just piss off the fans, really, because they were the first ones really just rolling it out mainstream, and then all these other companies started following suit later on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but and here is the thing with all that too, because they confirmed it. There are actors who their handlers work in government and stuff. I mean, it sounds like crazy shit, but I mean, it was proven with Kanye West and his messages that got leaked, and his quote unquote personal trainer / handler threatened the dude. This was on mainstream news. They showed this stuff, and he did not deny it. He said it, that he put him on mind altering medication. They were going to keep him away from his family. They were going to make him look like a complete nut job because they wanted him to shut his mouth and read off the script that they had given him. And they said that guy also dealt with a whole bunch of other celebrities, including someone who turned herself into a guy. What's her name? Juno, that Ellen Page. Elliot Page. Wherever she is now.
Whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah, well, you see, these people, they're damaged people, and this is a psychological thing, you know, and I feel sorry for them. I truly do. And
dude, look, remember
the torment the torment that's put on them, and then the brainwashing that happens. It's so that they could, their fan base. They want their fan base to follow them into whatever they're doing. That's the point of this. That's why they're going for the biggest celebrities or the people who have these big fan bases, or they're in top movies, top television shows. They're trying to get them so that way their fan base will follow that narrative. It's disgusting.
The reason I can't pity these people is because much like Harvey up in Hollywood, they know what's up. They're just willing to do it in order to reach these levels of quote unquote success.
Yeah.
What about RGT85's controversy there last week? Remember the girl that he was
G4 with Miss Clit Gaming? She went to audition for G4 TV. And they didn't even ask, should Batman be canceled? They said, why should Batman be canceled?
Wow.
Yeah, because he's a straight white male that's rich.
And if a person of color was Batman,
they even asked what other characters she thinks should be canceled.
She was just like Punisher. I don't know.
And, they already
which
did.
Wasn't the correct answer apparently.
RGT85 was like, and that was the wrong answer. You should have said Spider-Man because he works with the NYPD.
Yep.
Holy hell. You couldn't make this stuff up. You really couldn't.
We were warned, and we were freaking warned back in the 80s.
Can I say to these people, Miss Clit Gaming, RGT85, They are not political at all.
Nope.
At all. They don't want nothing to do with any of this, but even they see how fucking ridiculous all this is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well,
just like,
yeah, I got
just like Nash said.
First you want to kill me, now you want to kiss me. Blow.
Because it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back to this because everything is failing. You already started seeing they're scrapping these projects that were supposed to be female led, or they were going to destroy other things.
If there's no tax subsidies, they're not going to get made.
Yeah, and that's
nobody buys this shit.
No, nobody does. And with everything suffering right now, shit it's going in a different direction. They really think that they're winning with all this stuff. No, you're just pissing off enough people, and you're going to have more creatives who are going to be stepping up to the plate and giving you better stuff, the things that we actually wanted and enjoyed.
The Iron Age.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Don't forget all the stuff too. Like if you look over time, there was always these kind of little feds, little waves of things that help shape society or change things up. Look at the martial art movies and how that came to be. That influenced everything from, we're talking freaking hip hop, break dancing, parkour. Jackie Chan is pretty much the inventor of parkour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those films and stuff that he did, and it influenced all these people. There's documentaries on this stuff that breaks it all down and how it kind of evolved too. From you had your kind of like your opera type martial art movies, and then it went into more of the fast-paced stuff. Bruce Lee changing all that, and then they wanted to put more different styles and actually show real kung fu. And like you had so many different things that kind of happened throughout all that time. And then what happened? How did it really take off? It took off because they gave some of these movies a chance, and they saw that the audiences of the box office was like amazing. And like, well, they're these, Japanese or Chinese influenced things. And they're like, how is this doing so well? And then they wanted to just, okay, well, fuck it. It's making money. Let's make more of it. And then they kept flooding it. And you got more and more of that stuff. Yeah, they exploited it. But you had good and bad that came with that. But it did shape a lot of the culture and a lot of the movies and things that we love and kind of what had happened with everything. And then it evolved again. Look what happened with the Matrix movies. Look what happened with John Wick.
Time. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing stuff. And then
did you ever? Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just going to say, and you had the comedy aspect with the amazing stunts and spectacle of Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Drunken Master, Super
Meals
Cop.
on Wheels.
Yeah, man. Police Story. He had so many great things. Him and Sammo Hung. Holy shit, man.
And Ewan. Don't forget Ewan.
That's right, brother.
The
How
team
you doing,
supreme.
Brian?
I'm all right. Hanging in there. Listening to you lads chat. And I have to say, it is actually heartening to know I'm not like the only one now that's starting to realize, like, hey, wait a second. I think there might be some psyops involved here.
Yeah, well, yeah. Like to me, like that's what it was for me. Is like I started getting depressed when it was like all of my hobbies started telling me they didn't want me as their customer anymore. And then I saw that Yuri Bezmenov interview, and I was like, whoa, that seems really in line with what's happening right now.
Nah, you're imagining it all. You're imagining it all.
I wish I was.
Oh, tinfoil hat.
Yep. God, I wish I was. I wish there really wasn't like a bigger thing destroying this, because then it would just be me being a crazy asshole, and I'm totally fine with that. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, one guy is just nuts, whatever. Society will be fine when I'm gone, but society won't be fine.
You want to talk about crazy assholes? Rorschach's Journal, 11/20/22. You wonder who's going to wind up supporting these films and who's going to wind up keeping them rolling. It's going to be all the YouTubers that hate this shit, supposedly. They're the ones that are going to keep the ball rolling. And as I look around the landscape and I look at all the YouTubers, I wonder,
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow?
Yo!
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Absolutely, brother. Dude, you called it. And real quick too. Yeah, William. Yeah, he said it too. Yeah, he's one of the inspirations for sure. Yeah, and William, he's a parkour instructor as well. So if someone's gonna know, it's definitely gonna be Will. So, hail, brother. Yeah, man, that's awesome.
And remember, Jackie Chan was. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I didn't want to. I got a big mouth.
No, that's okay. I especially do. But no, I was just gonna say. I remember Jackie Chan himself was inspired by guys like Buster Keaton, I'm trying Harold Lloyd. That was the guy that, if you've ever seen the footage of the guy hanging from the clock tower.
Yeah,
that was a real clock tower, and he was actually hanging from that thing, and there was nothing underneath, and he could have very easily dropped to his death, right?
Yep. How many bits that he had? He was on that ledge, climbing, all that shit, and I think he said something was wrong with his fingers too. So he didn't.
Jesus.
Yeah, the guy was insane. Absolutely,
lunatic. Yeah.
Well, did you ever see the interview? You know, the very famous, like, be formless, be shapeless like water, my friend. You know, that black and white interview with Bruce Lee way back in the day. And it really exposed the West's ignorance of kung fu and martial arts, because he's like, so there's that thing that, like, they're doing over there. It's like Chinese boxing or something, and like, yes, it's called kung fu. A succulent Chinese boxer. But no, he like, Bruce Lee had to break down a very fundamental thing that we all take for granted about martial arts are about, and he goes through the whole spiel, and it was like, that's so sad that it took like we were in communications. The West was in communication with China long before that. Why did it take to this long for somebody like Bruce to have to explain the entirety of this thing?
Because it was an ancient Chinese secret.
That is actually true. People forget that the Chinese community and the Kung Fu community were like, dude, what are you doing? Yep. This is like one thing, a secret that we have that has helped us defend ourselves since we came to this country, right? Because when the Chinese came to America, they were not treated very nicely.
No.
Mm-hmm. And so this is something that we had that we could defend ourselves with, and now you're exposing it to it, and you're teaching these white dudes. And of course, what was Bruce? Like, a lot of people think, like, oh, he was the greatest badass ever, greatest martial artist ever. To me, he was, is, and forever shall be the ambassador. Mm-hmm. He wanted to show the world, America specifically, but the world, the beauty of that Chinese culture.
But it wasn't just Chinese, though. It was like the Koreans had Taekwondo, the Japanese had karate, and none of that was even communicated. Like, the whole concept of martial arts was completely alien to the West, and it was like, how did it take this long?
We were the colonizers at one point. They were learning that shit because of us.
Yeah, but here's the thing. My grandfather, he was part of the equivalent to one of the first Navy SEALs, and back in World War I, and they were taught from an Asian person how to do martial arts and certain type of techniques. So it wasn't completely secret, but certain areas were, and certain people, and they were privy to this information. The thing is, they didn't want it getting out in big numbers. They didn't want everyone to know. Yeah, so it turned into other stuff, but and again, how it kept evolving, how it was going to continue to, and that's the one thing Bruce always said too. That's why he never really wanted to name his martial art.
Yeah, he's the granddaddy of MMA.
Yeah, Jeet Kune Do was almost like a placeholder type of thing. He wanted
wave the intercepting fist.
He wanted something that was just going to be a little bit more, straightforward, clean cut. Taking out that kind of.
Be formless.
Yes, well, it was those aspects that he felt would bog down the martial arts.
Yeah, took out the dance.
Yeah, it took the dance out, essentially. Because what did it really come from? They were studying animals. The monks and stuff, they were studying how snakes move, how a tiger moves, eagles, all that stuff. That's why they're all kind of named after all those. It's amazing what man could create, and it's just, it really is impressive. So fucking get out there, do something. And Harold Lloyd, but by the way, like Frankie said, he blew off 3 fingers for a stunt. So there you
go. What a Chad!
Yeah, I knew something was up with his hands. I just forgot what it was. Thank you, Frankie.
Yeah. Thanks, Frankie. Frankie always is good at dropping knowledge. But I dropped a link in the private chat. Don't feel like a link to don't feel a need to click on it or anything like that. But that's the article. That's an article about a
a paper that was released from the Pentagon, and this was not a secret thing. This was something that they just put up on the internet. It wasn't hidden in any way, shape, or form. It was just there. And basically, it was a report from the Pentagon saying the American empire is crumbling. We have overextended ourselves. We have screwed up. And so what are we going to do? We're going to do, first of all, we're going to do more of the things that got us into trouble in the first place. That's rule number one. But also rule number two, propaganda, psyops out the ass. Now, if you click on that article and you go to it, and then you click on the link to that original paper, it's not there anymore.
Oh. Well, did you hear about like the whole rise of the BRIC nations there with like their gold standard finance that's going to destroy our debt-based finance?
No.
Oh yeah. So we're in a lot of trouble.
No shit.
How much could we get into this? Do you think?
Yeah, that's true. We can't. Yeah, that's a bit shoot thing because Mama's speaking.
Careful, because they are messing with stuff, and they said that a lot of banks are already.
Let's just say
they're doing a test right now. They're doing a test.
Yeah. Let's just say that the people that are censoring this are on the take, so we can't. This is their playground. We can't. We can't tell.
Look, I'm shocked that we're actually having this conversation right now the day after Orange Berlusconi went back on fucking Twitter. I thought for sure the moment that happened, that beep, they were going to hit a button and everything.
EMP.
Well, the thing is, he doesn't even want it. He didn't even want to be on it. So it's just, what's his name? Elon did the poll, and he said it was interesting because he saw a lot of people, I guess, cheating in the poll as well. I think that's why he reinstated him, just to really stir the pot even further. But they did ask him. They said, "Well, bring back Jones." Everyone was saying, "Bring back Alex Jones," and he said no to that. So,
did you see there was actually an article that Alex Jones apparently had replied to something where he said, "Don't reinstate him." Yeah, he didn't want to come back.
Well, he's genuinely
not yet.
He's a genuinely sick man, and I think he's maybe getting the help that he finally needs. Because I know a lot of people always thought that Alex Jones's thing was a joke, that he was doing a bit, right? And I always thought it was a little bit of like him being sincere, and also a lot of it him being, frankly, a little schizophrenic.
Brian, hold on.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to pull my pants down, and I have something for you to kiss.
I didn't mean it that way, brother. You know I didn't mean it that way. You know, Alex.
Listen, I love everyone. All right, everyone. Except for you in the back over there. I don't like you, but everyone else I love.
Hey, we just want you to take your meds, bro. We just want you to take your meds. Stay on an even keel.
No. See, hold on, Brian. I was watching some of this stuff and how they went after the man.
Yeah.
And the thing is because most of the shit that he did and the doctors he got on that they tried to erase from existence.
Oh my God.
We're talking about the top people. We're talking about Dr. Peter McCullough. We're talking about the guy who invented the mRNA, and it wasn't supposed to be designed or used the way that they're using it. He had these people on, and they broke everything down. This is what drove our lovely government and everyone else insane, and this is why they wanted to cancel him. The whole trial that they had for him as well, he questioned Sandy Hook. He did stupid things. He did say stupid things, but he pulled back on it, and he apologized. He apologized in court. He apologized beforehand, and there's footage of them, the prosecutors and the judge, saying that they're going to bury him no matter what. That's illegal. That shouldn't have happened on any level.
I'll tell you what, Vinny, if Alex was paying attention, he would have known that I was the Alex Jones before Alex Jones, and they sure as hell canceled my ass.
Yeah, they did. And that's the thing. That's the thing with all of this is that's what they wanted. They wanted to suppress. They want to use him as the example because here's the thing: if they could erase Jones, that means free speech is gone. That means they're going to go after anyone else who does not agree to the narrative.
Well, they'll financially terrorize you.
That's exactly it, because that's what they did. He can't use certain banks. He can't do digital shit. It's amazing how they just could crumble people into nothingness, and that's the scary thing about it. So for whatever he's right or he's wrong on, he did showcase a lot, and the people he had on saved millions of lives.
Did you see Elon's latest tweet about about the Orange Man. I just posted it in private. Holy crap, is that spicy?
Oh, I didn't see it. Now I gotta check that shit out.
I was like, wait, that's him? Holy crap!
He loves rustling jimmies. Have you noticed that about Elon?
Beat you to it, Chris.
God damn!
I've been lighting up the private
Oh,
chat
man.
already.
Oh man, it's already been removed. It's already been removed. I just it's not there.
That was quick.
Wait,
I got the image on my screen.
Wait, is it the Milo Manera?
You better record that shit.
Yeah, you better screenshot that shit, son.
All right.
I'm screwed, baby. Should we risk it?
Dude, they're gonna get rid of all of us very, very soon. Everybody that doesn't have their shit backed up at like Rumble or Odyssey, I don't know what you're thinking. They're gonna go scorched earth. They're gonna.
Was it this one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Elon's calling him out.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
That's hilarious.
Does it make a tweet sound when you get it?
Hold on. Is this true? I seen Sentinel post it. Chapek steps down.
Are they bringing Bob Iger back?
Is that true, or is it you guys just fucking around?
I don't know. Let me look.
Because you know what? If it is true, I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised either. Another thing that wouldn't surprise me is that Henry's not coming back as Superman.
No, he is back as Superman already.
I don't believe that. I don't believe.
Oh yeah, this is variety.
Brian,
yeah, everybody's
they
covering.
They hate his guts. They
hold
hate
on, Brian.
Guts.
Brian, you have not you haven't been on the channel for a bit. I covered it. Hanscock, he covered it, and Henry came out and he's in a cameo. Sorry for everyone. Spoiler alert. He's at the end of Black Adam.
Everybody knows.
He's in it as Superman already. He confirmed that he's leaving The Witcher to take up the mantle full time as Superman, and he said it's going to be a hopeful Superman. Now, The Rock came out and said this as well. He says the reason why it took so long for Black Adam to get out, because they were going to start filming about 6 or 7 years ago, and they said that Henry's out. They said that he's fired, and he says that's not happening. If he's fired, there's going to be no Black Adam movie. I want him in all of this. And
Cavill's a treasure, man.
Well, they kept fighting. Yeah, they have the same manager. So what ended up happening was they said they waited for the brass to change, and it did. They shit-canned the other ones. David Zaslav said, no, Henry Cavill, he's always trending. He's one of the hottest actors right now. Why would you get rid of him as Superman?
Women and men love him.
And that's rare, too. That's very rare that you have a star that's a ladies' man and a man's man at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Guys want to chill out and play Warhammer with them. Chicks want to date them. There you go.
Yeah.
Don't let Lasso, Brian.
You know what? I am absolutely shocked and surprised that Mr. Iger is back officially. Thank you for sharing that in the back end, my good buddy Chris Fisk. I hope that toaster I sent you for Christmas arrives perfect and you have some fun with it.
Lando and I are going to tag team the toaster. That's why there's
don't mind the stains that are on said poster.
No,
that's
dude,
why
I
there's
missed
2 slots in the
blood
toaster.
juice.
I miss the Michael Eisner days of Disney. You know, back in the 80s.
God.
Like Wonderful World of Disney every Sunday night. Like
the thing is, during that era, I used to complain, "Oh, they're just making sequels of unnecessary things."
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like I kind of wish.
Yeah,
that was my only
Disney
gripe.
Afternoon. Dude,
You had no idea how good you had it.
I know, right?
Yeah. Dude, we had every weekday from like 3 p.m. to about 5. We had the Disney Afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
We had Gargoyles, DuckTales, Rescue Rangers, Tailspin. Like we had some good shit. Like that was, I think, the pinnacle of Disney.
It was.
And now it's like collapsing.
Well, remember, Disney was about to collapse when they finally were forced into a position where they're like, okay, all right, we give in. We'll put all of our classic movies on VHS. And,
yeah, that vault thing.
Right? Like, oh, God, okay, all right. They finally gave in, and that's why the mouse is the mouse that it is now.
Yeah.
Is specifically because of that move, because they knew that every single household in America that had kids in it was going to have every single one of those VHS tapes.
Mm-hmm. We all had them. We all had those white,
I
did. VHS cassettes.
Still have them myself.
Yep.
Yeah, and there you have it. There's Elon.
There it is.
He's setting fires. I think.
Yeah, man.
God bless
his heart.
Holy shit. Yeah, the Bob
shit, man.
thing is trending as well. Yeah, and his stunning turn of events. Walt Disney CEO says that, Bob Chapek will step down as CEO and Bob Iger will return. Well, because Bob Iger, he's also in bed with the Chinese,
Bye-bye, Bob Paycheck.
Yeah,
he's not running for president, so why
not? If you got your ear to the financial market, you'll realize what's actually happening. I can't say what it is, but I'll give you a hint. Okay, it's what happens when something goes from cold to hot, and when something like Iwan is being aided. A lot of companies start stopping to deal with certain enemy nations, and Blizzard pulled out because they don't want to be implicated in war crimes.
Yeah,
so
we'll pivot for a second because Nelson the Gentleman, he sent me a super sticker. So for 99 cents, you'll get some Tucker.
The fact that her father took showers with her in a way that was, quote, not appropriate. Ask yourself, is there any explanation for that behavior that is justifiable? And there's not. It's sick and it's horrifying.
So thank you, Nelson. Oh shit.
Oh god.
Yeah, those bumpers never get old of good old
No,
Creepy
they
Joe. Which is funny too, because it says there's a lot that's happening, and Oh, by the way, because Brian was talking about Alex, so we'll play this for him.
I'm kind of retarded. That man's a threat to this country.
That's my favorite, man.
The Pavarotti,
That's it.
Oh,
that man's a threat to this country. Anything that comes out of his mouth, he's a threat.
Is
you
this
know what's
a good
crazy?
time?
That Elon tweet is back up.
Yes.
Which one?
The one that
the tweet butt.
yeah, it was gone, and then now it's back up again. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some SJW that still works there that's deleting it, and he's just putting it back up. He's like, I'm kind of like the boss here.
Well, you know what? I've said that before.
That
There still are some of them sitting in there.
I
still haven't even bothered to check to see if my original Twitter account is back up because at this point I really gotten to the point where I just didn't even care anymore because I got so tired of Twitter and their SJW mentality, their PC culture, canceling everybody fucking constantly bullshit that I didn't even bother to go to check. But you see it every day because I don't know if you've noticed it, but every time I go to make a post, I'm still getting that shit. Are you sure you want to tweet this? Many tweeters don't tweet like that. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know what fucking world you're living in. Every tweeter I know. Every tweeter I know tweets like that. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's really creepy. It's really creepy. Yeah, it's a shit right there. But it really is creepy. But that's the thing is Twitter is too powerful. I'm actually shocked that this went through. I actually thought that they were going to pull the plug at the last minute. The same way I still maintain we're not getting Henry back as Superman.
Brian, you say that one more time, and Lass was going to come to your house and make you call.
Look, dude. Can you embiggen me for a second? Just embiggen me just for a minute.
Sure.
This is my reaction. This was my reaction when I was watching that clip from the end of Black Adam, okay? Mm-hmm. This was me. Yeah. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. So that I was psyched, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but these motherfuckers, man, they don't want us to have him back as Superman because why? The fans love him. And for some reason, they hate the fucking fans.
Right.
Yeah,
but Brian, they fired the people who were saying no to him. The people who fired Henry, they got shit canned. David Zaslav brought him back. Him with The Rock. So that's why.
Here's something else to chew on real quick. Now, as quickly as Henry said that he was going to quit The Witcher, how quickly did they have him replaced? They already had somebody in the wings ready to replace him because they wanted to get rid of him because the fans liked him too much. Oh yeah. Plus, he was pushing back against the narrative. He already said he was against the garbage that they were trying to push in the storyline.
Yeah. He said he was going to leave. He said that, on his condition of continuing acting in that show was if they were faithful to the source material. And basically his tweet literally said, if they are faithful to that source material. If they're not, just saying, like it was implied. Like,
well, that second season was an SJW abortion. I mean, I literally this.
Don't
I mean,
say
look,
that word.
Minecraft.
Right?
Not okay.
Isn't it amazing how we have to use for years now? We've had to use all these words like Yahtzee, isn't shit?
Yeah, nude speak.
Well, again, you should be fighting more for Jones then, because again, that's it. They're trying to stop it, so they change our language. No more freedom of speech. But before we go on, here you could hear it from Henry's mouth himself.
Hey everyone, I wanted to wait until the weekend was over before posting this because I wanted to give you all a chance to watch Black Adam. But now that plenty of you have, I wanted to make it official that I am back as Superman. And the image you see on this post and what you saw in Black Adam are just a very small taste of things to come. So there's a lot to be thankful for, and I'll get to that in time. But I want to thank you guys most of all. Thank you for your support, and thank you for your patience. I promise it will be rewarded.
Yeah, he's also like adios, feminist Harry Potter in Wakanda.
Well, Chris Hemsworth also made a dig at Taika Waititi, and he recently found out on the show Limitless that he's doing for Disney Plus that he could inherit Alzheimer's disease. He has the two genes that greatly increase his chances for it. So he wants to take some time off, spend time with the kids, the important stuff, family. But I mean,
the Rick Moranis effect.
Yeah, he really dug into. He didn't name Taika Waititi, but he basically said, what they're doing with my character is fucking stupid. And, if I do strap up the boots one more time to store, it's probably going to be the end of it. Because he'll no longer work with any quote unquote mad genius directors.
There you go.
That is Superman.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
That is not Henry Cavill, though.
Well, that's what he said. He said he's bringing back the hopefulness. He goes, you're not going to get the Superman that you saw previously. He said he's going to bring a hopefulness to the character. You're going to see the joyous side and the guy who's supposed to be standing for what he's there for, not for the shit that fucking Snyder did. Sorry, I don't like Snyder's shit either. I don't like what he did.
It's all edgy and dark. And...
Yeah. I think Henry was a good Superman with a
I
bad
like
script.
being edgy and dark.
I don't like pissed off
It's an attack on me.
Superman.
I have an irrational.
It figures you guys bring up edgy and dark, and automatically Draven has got to chime in. Way to go.
It is outside of Superman's archetype to be dark and edgy. He is a hopeful character.
Yes.
100% benevolent.
And that is why Henry Cavill, to me, will never be Superman. I love him as an actor, but I just not a fan of his portrayal. Now I'm willing to be have my opinion changed.
Yeah.
Please show me this hopeful Superman.
Yeah.
Because that right there is Superman. Hope.
Yep. I hear you.
Without a doubt. But then, you know what this reminds me of also? It reminds me of when Jeff Johns was doing the new JSA, when it was new being 10, 15 years ago, right? Mm-hmm. And it was the Kingdom Come Superman in the regular DC Earth whatever, right? Where the JSA are hanging out, and so they're they've got him basically locked up in a bank vault, and they're just well, what are we going to do? It's like Superman from another universe. So we don't know if it's our Superman or not. Mm-hmm. And I'm already getting choked up just thinking about this. He hears something, and he hears a voice of a girl saying, "That's it. I'm out. I'm done. I'm just going to fucking end it all." And he rips the vault door off, and dives into the room where all the JSA are hanging out, trying to figure out what are we going to do with this guy, and he just goes to war with them, and slips out, whips their asses, slips out,
And as this like little teen goth girl is stepping off of a ledge, he swoops in and he catches her. And so all the JSA, they're all trying to catch up with him. And when they catch up with him, he's there and he's holding this girl in his arms. And that's when they realize, yeah, that's our Superman.
Excellent, man.
Yeah.
See, and I think they're gonna do the right thing because that's what they need. That's what they're missing in that DCU, whatever the fuck they call it.
Batman versus Superman, a total mess, right?
It was garbage.
Yeah.
It was
A
Catastrophe. But there's that beautiful moment where he comes he's in Mexico, and you see this like hotel burning to the ground, and he flies in, and he hands this girl to her mother. And the expression on his face is perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, Christopher Reeve will always be Superman.
Yeah.
But Henry is holding Big Blue down.
He is, or the script is, because that's what it comes down to. I think because that guy, wherever he goes, he brings that hopefulness everywhere. He's done so many charity events.
When you look at the other version with Brandon Ruth, I didn't think that Brandon Ruth played a bad Superman. I think it was just a terrible script.
Yeah.
If they would have gave him a good script, I think he could have really portrayed Superman.
He could have, because I saw him in that horrible crossover thing, and he did a great fucking job as like the Kingdom Come type of Superman. Like he was fantastic in it. I was very surprised.
But
Superman's a farm boy. Ruth is a metrosexual, slightly effeminate.
Underwhelming.
He's a vegan.
Underwhelming.
Very underwhelming man.
Yes.
He's a vegan and he's better than us.
But you know what's crazy?
You're not wrong.
But you know what's crazy? It's like you look at these characters and how silly they can appear on the surface, and how, and Christopher Reeve talked about this, how corny it is. It's just like, why are you here for truth, justice, and the American way, right? All that stuff. And here I am, a grown man, and I'm like fucking crying just thinking about this character and thinking about those moments. These characters mean so much to so many people at such a deep level that they're deliberately undermining them to undermine our morale.
Yeah, it's intentional. Yuri Bezmenov spelled it out. Stage 1, demoralization. Everything you were taught that was good is going to be taught to you as being bad, and everything that was bad is going to now be taught to you as good. You're going to be in a state of perpetual confusion, and words are going to be changed. There's going to be a complete lexicon shift. Yeah, this has all come to pass. Everything he said.
Really has.
It is. Yeah, I'm not.
And that's why I'm sorry, Laszlo, for coming back. All right, take care.
Yeah, man. But yeah, no, it's Well, we'll see what happens with all this stuff, because again,
I hope I'm wrong. I hope I eat those damn words. I hope I feel damn fool. I really do.
I showed you a whole lot of proof, so I don't know what to say, Brian.
No,
it's the pessimism.
Here's what's going to happen, Brian. Brian, if you're wrong, Scotsman's going to cook you up the biggest kielbasa you've ever seen in your life, and you're going to have to choke it down on camera.
He's going to have it on the Blackstone.
I'll shave my head. That's what I'll do.
Listen, see, Tommy, I respect you a lot. Kielbasas are already cooked. He's going to have to keister that thing straight out of the package.
Get ready for some seasoned meat.
Hot. Oh, Jesus, man. Oh, Christ. You're bad boys.
Yeah. But it's all nuts, man. I mean, again,
it is. It's disheartening and everything, but everybody take heart, because this can't go on forever. And when you hear people saying, like, your heroes are dead, they've killed them. No, they'll be coming back, just like King Arthur said he'd be coming back, right? And these characters will one day again be in the hands of people, writers who love and respect them.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Orange Man Rad is back on Twitter, so hey, let's do it.
Anything's possible.
Anything's
Frankie
possible.
said, Wasn't Captain America a morale builder in the times of war? Today
in
they're
the
ruining
70s.
well, this is why they're going to destroy him as well. And yeah, they're going to bring him back to make him a
Hydra. They already did.
Yeah, well, and they're gonna do it in film because they said they're talking with Chris Evans right now. Why else would he come back? Because he hates America. You know that he hates all this shit.
Oh yeah.
And the
these
people
are all
involved.
idiots.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're gonna do. It's
not only did they take swipes and attacks at Captain America, they actually took swipes at an older character too. Because if you remember, they did that American Chavez garbage. Basically, that female version of Captain America dates all the way back to freaking Miss Liberty in the freaking 40s. So there they are shitting on another character that was already established.
Dude,
yeah. You're breaking up.
Oh, am I still breaking up?
Wait, there you are. Okay, repeat that.
Yeah. There was a part in that Doctor Strange movie there where they have an America Chavez like scold Doctor Strange for like not being able to speak Spanish.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy can rip through universes and you're like shitting on him because it doesn't speak your freaking Latin slang language?
I know. It's such bullshit. First of all, Vinny, dope ass cap.
Hell yeah.
But also, it's well, I mean, we all see it. It's just like at a certain point, it becomes so obvious where you're just kind of like, wait, am I seeing what I'm seeing? Nah, I'm being paranoid. And then it gets to a point where you just can't ignore it anymore. And that's where we are right now. We're at the point where it just can't be ignored or denied any longer.
Yeah. Oh, that's it, man. And Nelson, yeah, you're right. Zack Snyder, his script is shit. And yeah, the whole direction what they did was very upsetting. Because they scratched their heads why everything flopped the way it did. Because again, you let him make really piss poor decisions. You should have paid however much money you had to Christopher Nolan to help really form that universe a proper way. Not just hand it over to Zack Snyder and watch him fuck up the whole thing.
Well, if you look at the first one, right? If you look at Man of Steel, which I have like an almost irrational love of, right? That movie was basically
the last act for me. I hated, by the way, but everything else I did enjoy. Big sections of that movie. I will say that.
Except Amy Adams is not hot enough to be Lois.
No, she was miscast.
Miscast, but on purpose. When you had Christopher Nolan and you had what's his face, David Goyer, you had these guys who were like very experienced making comic book movies. I think when they got Zack Snyder, they were like, okay, well, Zack Snyder is not a filmmaker, he's not an artist, he's a visual stylist. And so what happened was they were like, exactly. So they were like, okay, we've got everything in place. Now we just need this guy, and he'll give this movie this certain sheen that will look good, right? And then that was successful, and then they were just like, okay, well, let's just give him the whole shebang. That's where they fucked up.
Well, you know what? I mean, here's the thing with Zack Snyder. He's proven that he can do comic book movies. He's done it in the past, and he's done them fairly well. When he did 300, that was ripped right from the comic. It was fairly close to the original source material.
That was my
even the Watchmen. Even the Watchmen.
I think
that was fairly close
Watchmen
to what the
bloodless.
original comics was.
Yeah.
So he can do it. He can do it, but he needs somebody over top of him saying, "No, you can't change it that much." It's the George Lucas effect. George Lucas is great at writing these scripts and producing these movies, but if he doesn't have somebody over his shoulder saying that might be too much, we need to take things out, like he did with the first 3 movies, he didn't have that when he did the prequels, and that's why a lot of people didn't like the prequels as much.
Well, dude, like the thing though with Zack Snyder though is like I freaking hate his stuff because it's a giant Nike commercial. Like the man has 2 gimmicks: slow motion and music montages. Everything freaking has it. And when you take away the powerful properties that he's like kind of molested with his garbage, you get things like Sucker Punch, which seriously, like you got to be lobotomized to enjoy that film. Yeah, because all it is style over substance. There's no freaking story there.
Yeah,
and
Chris,
it's not even.
Hold on, Chris. Hold on for a second. Chris is right about like Sucker Punch. You hit mute on that and you fast forward. They're talking scenes.
And it's just a bunch of hot chicks, and
thank you for that. That's about it. But yes, it's shit. But again, I'd say his one movie that I truly loved, again, was 300. I thought his style worked for that.
That's great. Yeah,
what he did was excellent in that. The zombie movie he did was entertaining too, but again, that's not something that's like, it has a big story. No, the story was still shit. Let's be honest. But
Well, his
the
Dawn
movie
of,
was fun.
are you talking about Army of the Dead or Dawn of the Dead?
Army.
Dawn
the
of
one
the
where he
Dead.
goes to Vegas.
Oh yeah, that was shit. I wasn't crazy about that. And here's the thing about Batista. I admire Batista because he's somebody who was a terrible actor who saw how terrible he was and dedicated himself to improving and getting better. But he's still not a leading man by any stretch.
Batista. All he did was he cast himself as a character that can be intentionally stupid.
Yeah.
You can lean in. He's like He's like the Happy Gilmore of superhero actors. You just lean into the fucking slice.
Right.
Well, did you see the big gaff they had in that movie with the Vegas zombies there, where like they like forgot to turn off his flashlight on his gun? So they have this scene where they're all walking in, and he turns off the flashlight, and then turns it back on because they didn't like turn it off.
Oh no, I missed that. Wow. I'll admit I was
so dumb.
Yeah, that was painful.
It was shit. Now the Dawn of the Dead remake was good, and remind you, you're talking about somebody who were, Dawn of the Dead. That's some sacred shit.
Well, Brian, that's what I said before. I think you didn't hear me. I said Dawn of the Dead was the one that I thought was enjoyable. Army of the Dead was shit. But again, like I said, in both situations, the script is shit. I'm sorry. It's a zombie movie, so it's a little hard to fuck up a zombie movie unless you did like Army of the Dead. Then he showed you how he fucked it up. But again, his visuals, they're solid in certain areas, but his style is too dark. He needs someone in there to rein him in, to fix shit. You can't just let this guy do what he wants. And he proved how much of a scumbag he is anyway too when he was on one of those channels. So,
Geeks and Gamers.
And those guys, to talk about corporate shills up the ass, they shit all over Disney left and right, and then they watch everything. So, that to me is disgusting, and it shows you how fake you are. It's not about culture war; it's about views for your fucking channel. And to
At the same time,
horseshit.
At the same time, I have to kind of almost defend that because I'm glad that there are people that are watching this shit, so I don't have to.
No,
I didn't watch a single minute. Not a single minute of She-Hulk. I haven't watched a single minute of She-Hulk.
Hey, hold on a sec. That's the one thing that drives me bananas was when they say that. I'll watch it so you don't have to. No, you don't have to. Period. That doesn't have to be discussed because here's the thing: they're keeping that conversation going. And it gives Disney money. That's what happens.
Not only that, but that's going against everything that they were saying previously because they say you vote with your wallet. Okay, you know what? Actions speak louder than words. How are you going to lead a charge of vote with your wallet when you're using your wallet to support these franchises?
Exactly.
No, yeah.
Because you know what it is? You know what it is? And I hate to say it, it's almost like a form of brainwashing because it's a repetitive thing. And people seem to just grab onto it. Yeah, it's a mantra. And then because they see, all right, they're doing good. Okay, yeah, congratulations, you're doing well. But guess what? You're making that money off of the shit that you claimed you hate, but you're also promoting it because you're giving your money to them. So it's the cycle that never fucking ends of bullshit and phoniness.
It's a parasitism. It's like I'm gonna deliberately say the wrong acronym, but the FBLC. Has in its vested interest for the poverty to remain in the South. So it's good for their business when things go bad for that. And it's just like with these people that are watching this garbage that go and then buy the big buckets of popcorn and pay the movie tickets. They're feeding the machine. They're dealing like the people who are making this. They don't care if you hate watch it as long as you give them money. And
that's true.
And as long as you talk about it, because you keep it in the atmosphere, more people will eventually see it. So that's why we had Hanscock. We had his new friend pop in. So we'll play this for you guys.
Hold on 1 second. I want to catch Frankie right there. Sure. I have said that I don't even know how many times, Frankie. If you can't figure out how bad their stuff is from a 2-minute trailer, you're an idiot. Plus, every
and they give them away now.
Yep. Every movie has a synopsis you can read. You know what the movie's going to be about. You can't figure out whether it's for you or not, and then you're a moron.
Well, even the articles and shit coming out before the stuff comes out, like it's literally like Sherlock Holmes gathering all the evidence and just throwing it in the bin and just saying "fuck it," I don't, and he just picks some random fucking schlub on the road and say, "Yeah, that's the thing." It's the exact same thing.
Excellent,
Yeah,
excellent analogy, dude.
But hold on, and now because we know, again, Sambagogo said it, and by the way, Hail Adega. What's up, Doc? Like Sambagogo said, Hanscock knows best, and here is his new friend.
Everyone, it's your old pal, Hanscock, and I want to introduce to you a new friend of mine, Walshcock. Hi, everyone. I'm Walshcock, and I make documentaries and things, and my next documentary is actually going to be on what is culture war and what are culture warriors. Now, is it the people who fight Disney on a regular basis and attack them like crazy and then run out and watch all of their product? Like Wakanda Forever. Grab your boyfriend, go watch the film. I don't know, but we're going to break it down. So, yeah, I think a special guest is going to be Hanscock. And, yeah, we'll have a back and forth on this, and it's going to be fantastic. So stay tuned, folks. Hanscock was right again.
You know what? Here's another one. Look at William coming in with 2 back-to-back amazing comments right here. Man, if I had my drive-by thing up for the comments, this would be it right here. The so-called rebels don't want the Empire to go away because once the Empire is gone, the so-called rebels will be revealed to be exactly like the Empire they overthrew. It's better to be the eternal rebel than it is to take the helm. Amazing.
On the
Bravo,
money.
sir.
Amen, brother. Yeah.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Well said, sir. Well said.
Yeah, I just tuned out. Like when Tyler Perry's Rings of Power came on, I was like, I'm not even tempted. I'm like, and it was inundated, like Photoshop. I freaking boot up Photoshop for, and I see a freaking Rings of Power thing. And then, I boot up Illustrator. So I'm like, okay, get this shit out of my face.
Thankfully,
and I look on YouTube.
Now.
Yeah, thank God it's gone. But like, I look on YouTube and it's like, all the recommended are like videos of people giving synopsis on this crap. And I'm like, I don't care.
And YouTube is running ads for Rings of Power on their hate videos.
Yeah, it's like a hate.
That literally is proof
it's a 30
that
second
they don't give a
video.
fuck what you're saying.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. These people cannot help themselves because they're getting off on this shit because they actually do like it on top of it. They're getting money from a lot of people that are going, I'm going to do what they say. Again, don't be a sheep, guys. I'm sorry. Just don't. Because that's what that is. If anyone tells you, hold on a second. If anybody tells you that, I watch it so you don't have to. That's the equivalent of like me or Tommy going, you know what? Hasbro just went super woke. We're to continue buying their toys so you don't have to. No, I'm sorry.
Hasbro is super woke right now.
Well, my thing is like I take it just like that Matt Berry sketch there. You remember when like Matt Berry wanted to stay out of the friend zone, when he's like hitting on those girls, and then as soon as they mention they have a boyfriend or whatever, he's like, "Fuck you!" and he like kicks their dog, like destroys their shit. Like that's how I am with media now. Where if I have zero tolerance for the woke shit. As soon as I see or hear something, I'm like, "Yeah, fuck you!" Done. It's done.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Same here. Yeah, it is.
It's fucking crazy.
It can't last forever, though. It can't last forever. I do think that wokeness has maybe like another 2 years left maximum. But then, of course, it takes 2 to 3 years just to make a movie. Right, so that means that even after wokeness is gone, we're still gonna get some like woke shit for like a residual period of time.
Well, they've already shown, like Hollywood has already exposed their playbook to us because we saw that movie Tar that just came out with the original Galadriel, or I should say the
yes,
and it was anti-woke. It had a good speech and everything, and all that did was lay bare that Hollywood knew exactly what they were doing. It wasn't misguided accidents. It wasn't intentional. And
yeah, that is a fantastic scene. I still haven't seen the film itself, but yeah, it's right on the money.
Yeah, it just shows like what they're going to do is they're going to monetize it shows that they knew. It shows that it was completely intentional, and then they're just going to use another means to monetize the hate. Like, there's no more positivity. Like, there's gonna never ever be another Christopher Reeve Superman because that was 100% positive. The original one, people went, "Oh yeah!" Like if you don't like it, like
Never say never. It just may be like, I don't know, 300 years after like
Yeah.
the Holocaust or something.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, yeah.
See, that's the sad thing. It's like
It's not in our
all right.
lifetime.
Well, hold on, because with everything that's going on right now, and how a certain little man tried to blame another country for something that fell into another country's yard and took out 2 people, like that. I'm sorry, the guy was screaming for WW3, and and you found it was a lie. It was his own that
It was
fell
all
in there.
theater. Yep.
It was all theater, so that
Well,
he
it was
could ask for
ours
it
that we gave it to him. That did it.
Yep.
Yeah, he wanted more billions, and he wanted the world to go into this shit. Excuse me, if one goes off, the world is fucked. Do they understand that?
Yeah, we've all seen Matthew Broderick. The only way to win is not to play.
Have you seen the people that have been confronting AOC and Bernie and people like that? Have you seen
You
those
mean
videos?
Alex Stein
Like saying,
99 prime time?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love
like
him.
yo, like we're here to talk about student loan debt. Like, yeah, we're not going to worry about student loan debt because there's not going to be a world. What the hell are you doing?
That was awesome.
Amazing.
Well,
Amazing.
what about an even better one than that is when they're talking about the inflation. There's no inflation. Oh, okay, yeah, there is. Now they're finally admitting there's inflation.
Oh, like
and
the
what are they
recession?
worried about? They're worried about Ticketmaster overcharging people.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, the gas prices are totally manageable.
It's always about pivoting. Anytime someone's making sense or they're getting called out, we'll pivot to something else. Yeah. Oh, dude, the latest was the club. Oh my god. I know it's tragic what happened to those people, but it sounds like something else as well. And it's insane because the name of the club was Q. I mean, everything that kind of lines up, it sounds really, really like it was set up.
False flagging.
We're talking borderline fucking conspiracy theory type shit. Because why? What are they doing? They're screaming again at the rooftops to get rid of AK-47, get rid of rifles, get blah blah blah. It's a narrative that they want to push. Why? Because they have to cover up something else that's happening. What else got announced this week? Oh, they said they're going after them for the laptop, and they already put in the lawsuits. They're going after Pelosi for the 14,000 hours of footage that they hid from the American people. All that stuff. It's like, okay, that's why they're pivoting. That's why they're doing this weird shit. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up.
Well, it's a cornered rat. Yeah. It's a cornered rat. When
they don't care who they hurt. The Idaho thing. What the fuck is going on there? Literally, the cops are like, 4 people died, but don't worry, it'll never happen again. What do you mean it'll never happen again? Someone's on the loose. Don't worry about it. What the? It's the most insane thing I've ever heard in my life.
Nothing to see here.
Well, it's just like we're investigating ourselves and we'll find ourselves completely guilty.
Yeah. After our own investigation,
of ourselves.
I should probably just take off monetization now because I don't think I'm going to get it. Anyway, on this stream.
If there's a bunch of deviants on here, good luck, brother.
Oh man.
So, in a world where ballot harvesting happened, I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah, I think people are waking up when they saw what happened with Arizona and Kerry Lake.
I don't know about that because you know what? All of my Democrat friends, or I should say ex-friends, right? They've got permanent TDS. I figured once Orange Berlusconi was out of office that maybe they would get their critical thinking abilities back.
Nope.
No. And that's why I did a big victory fucking dance on the Facebooks because that's where like all my Democrat friends former Democrat friends hang out, and just wagged it in their face and was just kind of just like scream, it's your worst nightmare, blah blah blah, boogeyman's gonna come and get you. Because really at that point, what else can you do? Because they're not going to wake up. They don't.
No.
Of course, they're not going to wake up. You're talking about critical thinking. That shit went out the window when they were huffing their own CO2 with those masks on for over a year and a half.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, Bezmenov said that you can't reverse brainwashing. Like these useful idiots, the only way that they will understand is when it's too late and they're in the gulag or they got their backs to the wall.
And it's really sad because there's a lot of people that I thought were like too smart to fucking fall for this shit, but
that's what makes this the most tragic. Is there are a lot of people that I know that I respect their intelligence. They are a lot smarter than me, and I look at them and go, "How can you fall for this?
I know.
You are I respect your intelligence, but dude, you are brainwashed."
And then when you push back, well, also when you push back and you start offering some facts, and you do it like in a very gentle.
You get an aggression like.
Oh my god! Like, dude,
I know.
I'll write Yahtzee to them.
Oh, that's just how they roll.
They were conditioned.
And that's why I made sure to get
the Daily Show taught him.
That's why I play this clip a lot too.
Fuck him. Fuck his family. Fuck all these people. God fucking damn it, man. What the fuck? Is there nobody fucking pure in this goddamn fucking world? Shit. From end to end. All over.
That's what I feel like every time I look at this society. I mean, I swear, like, what is going on?
It's the
you want to hear something? You want to hear something really funny? So yeah, I do the movie streams with my buddy Slasher every Saturday, as long as I could make it. Right. So we were rewatching Sleepaway Camp. If you look at some of the messaging is in there about brainwashing and how it could distort somebody who's already traumatized by something that's going on, I think that is a big tell right there. That shit has been sitting in movies for a long time, and everybody just ignored those little hints of what can happen to you when you feel like you're the victim, when you feel like you're traumatized, when you feel like there's no escape, and you start believing whatever's being told to you.
Yep. Brilliant movie, I'm telling you. Very, very critically underrated by a lot of people, I think.
Yeah, absolutely, man. E-Top, what's up, brother?
Hey, guys.
Yo.
How you doing? What's up?
Sup?
Not bad, not bad.
Hey,
how was the last episode?
Better now that you're here, sir.
Oh, dude. I know it's unpopular because there's so many people that like just checked out of the show years ago, but I've been a Walking Dead fan since I read the comic the first time, and having read that series a couple times and then this is the show. I've been I used to do a whole radio segment on it when I DJ'd, and I'm gutted after that. It was a great finale in my opinion. There's no better way they could have ended it. And I'll just say this, I'm not going to give anything away in case anybody out there is going to watch it, which the spinoffs, I'm so excited because because Melissa McBride that was playing Carol dropped out because it was supposed to be her and Daryl with the spinoff, but it's just Daryl Dixon now, which I love Norman Reedus in that role. I think he's fucking fantastic. Rick and Michonne have their show coming up, and then you got Negan and Maggie in Dead City, which is going to take place in New York, which I still think Vinny should sue over the rights to because he had. It took Darabont a little while to win that suit though, so we might want to tread carefully there.
Yeah, they did Darabont dirty.
They did him dirty. They did him so dirty.
They did him so dirty, and I was at the convention where they kind of made peace. Right, that was my very first convention. Was like the 2016 New York Comic-Con, right? And I still have the pass and everything. And it's got The Walking Dead on it, and like a douche. I'm telling you, man. Everybody, if you're working a convention, carry your comics with you, right? So if you're going to the bathroom, you're going to like pay $8 for a stale pretzel. This is at the Javits Center. By the way, if I haven't said fuck the Javits Center lately, fuck the Javits Center. Right? Who do I walk right past? You
walk
Darabont.
You walked past me. You walked past me. I was there too. No,
where are you all?
I went there a number of years, bro.
Before I knew you, brother.
Did you flick the comic like a Japanese business card?
Dude, I didn't have. That's the thing. I didn't have. I sold 400 comics that weekend. I sold out of comics after the second day, but I should have been walking around with my comics. So it's like, oh, hey, Frank, sorry about what happened to you. Here, check out your new show.
Right? Frank has some artwork from me and one of my brothers. I mentioned this on the Friday stream. Again, they did him dirty, not just in Walking Dead. They did him dirty for Indiana Jones. And I mean, that was a topic that we hit a lot of it before. We'll skate into this a little bit too for E-Top. But he wrote the original script for Indiana Jones 4, and George Lucas was. Am I losing? You guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, man.
Oh, I saw things spiraling over here. All right, but anyway, yeah, he wrote the script for 4, and it was so damn good that George Lucas got jealous and he went, "No, I don't want it." It hit everything it needed to. It had the appearances from other actors in the previous films. Short Round was going to be in it. Kate Capshaw was going to be in it.
Wow.
Yeah, they did everything the way it was supposed to, and he was going to be together with Marion. But it was going to be done differently than what they ended up doing. So much shit was changed. There was going to be he had 2 versions of the script. One was going to have a cameo from Bond, Sean Connery. And if he said no, it was going to be a photo on the desk, and they were going to make a big reference to him. But they said he was practically ready to do it as well. It was before he passed away. He was almost going to be jumping on board for it. They said that's how close they were. And George Lucas was kind of infuriated, and he's like, "No, I want to." And he hired other people. He came with a shitty idea, and they wrote the script for the Crystal Skull. That's what happened. Frank Darabont was infuriated because I have a friend who was able to read the whole script, and I kind of got the cliff notes from that. He told me like some of the beats and stuff, and I was like, wow. It's a damn shame because it was going to be his send-off movie. It was going to be that was it, and they were going to go out classy. So it would have been 4 movies that you could be proud of, not 3 and a handful of scenes from the other thing. You know,
I didn't even like. I didn't even especially like the 3rd one, but that's okay. I mean, to me, Indiana Jones should have been one of those characters like James Bond that came back every like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, and I would have preferred that. I don't know why he did so many of those other stupid movies, but had they done it the proper way. But yeah, now this is going to be just a shit show altogether. I'll give.
It's feminist.
Yeah, you got Phoebe Waller-Bridge involved in this. I mean, it can't be anything else other than a fucking intersectional feminist wet dream, which they don't have wet dreams. Ask Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, it's sandpaper. No, my heart was broken when I saw that Willow poster, and I was like, oh boy, it's a feminist. I'm sorry, but as soon as I see that it's a feminist film or feminist media, I'm not gonna. You're not gonna get my money. You're not even gonna get me on the high seas.
Yeah,
it was Chris Gore. I listened to. I think he was on Midnight's Edge, and he was talking about the Willow show. And I'm not like a massive Willow fan, but I really enjoyed the movie as a kid. I thought it was fun.
Yeah,
Val Kilmer was awesome. Like, the
trolls underneath the bridge.
Some troll shit. Like, where was the last time you saw a fantasy movie with troll shit? Like,
I know. Yeah, it was fun. It was good.
It was a fun movie, but hearing what they're going to do to it, it's just like I'm not watching it. It's just nah, I'm good. The last time I've suffered was Wakanda Forever, and after that, I'm not. No, no, I'm done. I'm done. I can't. 2 hours and 41 minutes of just
watch that piece of shit.
Smashing my fucking head into a wall. But you know what? It's done good for the channel as far as views go. So fuck it.
Yeah.
If you can monetize that shit, that's perfectly fine. I'm just bracing my butt cheeks and my bowels for what they're gonna do to freaking Dr. Doom.
Oh, dude, no, it's
dude, they're gonna murder the Fantastic Four. I mean, that's gonna be worse than Josh Trank.
I'm so tuned out, dude. I'm so tuned out.
The thing is gay.
Yep.
No, yeah, I heard. Listen, guys. Late breaking news. The Wookiee of Phoebe Waller-Bridge is going to be playing the Thing, because she is a thing. She's a monstrous thing. God, I told you.
Lizzo do it.
I literally thought we were making another Star Trek film, because everywhere I was, and I'm like, why do I have a fedora? But the Wookiee standing next to me, it was her. It's awful. God damn. I'm all right. I'm not gonna get into what I was about to. Scotsman, I don't know if you still you said you had to dip out early, but before you go, what are some of your thoughts on the indie situation? Because I know we jumped all over the place before, but it sounded like you wanted to say a little bit more in there.
No, I just I'm pretty cynical right now when it comes to the future. There are a lot of good things happening right now. Yeah, I don't really mean in the culture war, but there are things happening. There's a lot of positivity that's on the horizon. If it's just allowed to play out like it should, we really need some wins. You know what I mean? Because there's just been so much shit over the last few years that's been building up.
Yeah.
I just hope that the things that we've grown to love are going to make a comeback, and it's not looking good, but I'm hopeful. I'm trying to be hopeful.
Have faith, brother. Have faith. I'm telling you, man. Keep your chin up, because I really do believe that this era will come to an end, and that we will have our heroes back again.
Yeah,
I think so too, man. Because you know what, like you guys were saying, it can't stay like this. It really can't. I mean, it's either it's the end, or we're finally gonna step up and do the right fucking thing. And it's possible that things might. I'm with you. There's a sliver of hope there from some of the stuff that is going on right now that we can't really talk about on the fucking channel because Mama Susan is what Mama Susan is. But God
damn it, Vinny, you're bringing up the energy. I put some sad music on for Scotsman because I was trying to lean into this, and you're ruining it.
And by the way,
Scott in the background though, that's freaking bad.
Absolutely gorgeous colors on Sim Dog's absolutely gorgeous art.
Thank you.
Is that Netverse 2?
Yeah, boy.
This is a page from Planet 69.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, man. You tell Sim we all said hello. That's
man.
for sure. Could
you
stick around through the bumper here, or you want to do your sign off?
Sure.
All right.
I got a few
All
minutes.
right. For $5, we got again the doc. You know the dance. You play the music. You shall receive it. Let me make sure I got it. Here we go, everybody. Because John Cena is John China.
金钱看齐，两场协作，心相连的32岁了，装个当朝，驸马郎的气质旺啊，满皇上的会2岁了，装个当朝。
你好，中国，我叫西娜，我必须说，现在我有第一个错误，我必须说，现在就是很重要。我爱更尊重中国更中国人，我很抱歉，对我的错误，对不起，我很抱歉，不好意思，再见。
Damn, that bumper slaps, bro.
Kitchen in the dungeon. You go quite low.
Chris is the man. He put that together, dude.
That
I
cheered
love
me
it.
right up.
Right? That was excellent. Well, we have
the lube for the egg roll.
Oh, say that again.
You want the lube for the egg roll?
Yeah, dude.
Oh no, we're going in dry. Yeah,
no Vaseline.
Or do you want some duck sauce with the?
You want some soy sauce in there? Nice sodium MSG, good for me.
That's right. We're gonna sprinkle some monosodium glutamate on it.
Just rub it in. Just yeah.
Not okay.
Oh god.
Oh, you gotta love it, man.
Dude, I love that. I love that freaking clip. It's a catchy song. It's like an earworm. It gets caught.
Yep.
It is, man. It works for sure. I was gonna say we had the other bumper too. But this one we could always play because hey, it's just that time.
How long will you play Captain Marvel for?
I don't know. Does anyone want me to do it again?
No. Nobody wants you to do it again.
Don't be so modest.
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have the answer to that.
Don't be a cunt.
And just because we love everybody here, and I think you guys deserve at least one more bumper, because it's fun.
This super chat is brought to you by good old Hanscock. Enjoy.
You've been waiting for this.
Thank you for joining us as well. And for families across the country,
Danger, danger, alert, alert. I am a scumbag. I am filth. I am your enemy. I would literally not be able to finish my dinner if somebody walked over and talked to me that looked like these two guys. And I'm sorry. They're not just lying anti-American scumbags that want to run us all on the ground because they're little men. They're pieces of crap. They think they're better than everybody. That's what it's about. It's the spirit of evil. Oh. I've tried to do joke photos like this to look disingenuous, and I can make any face I want to. I can't pull it off because the eyes, Chico. It's always in the eyes. Oh my gosh. Oh, hell on earth. He wants to run your life. He wants to control every aspect of your life because he knows he is a cowardly, degenerate sack of anti-human trash.
I'm going to punch him out and I'm going to go to jail and I'm going to be happy.
That was really gay.
Hey, did you guys hear the legit breaking news?
Yeah.
What's that? Which one? We had a couple of them tonight.
With Iger?
Yes, Bob Iger is fired. Or Bob Iger is back. I'm sorry, Bob Chapek. Bob Chapek is out for once. Doom Tap is right. Greetings. Yes, I may be late to the party, but I brought my own beverage. And it's the sweet, sweet tears of that little bald shit Chapek. They ran him and that package of hot dogs he wears on the back of his neck out of the Magic Kingdom into the arms of Ron Gashman, who was somehow waiting near the Small World ride, probably with a young animatronic, but that's neither here nor there. Next, tomorrow morning, Kathleen Kennedy will be fired.
What are you talking about standing there with one in my hand? Of course, it's a small gash after all. They said I'm not allowed back on the ride.
What the hell?
Oh, God.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
I love that.
That's rough.
Oh, it's perfect. Oh,
You ever seen Wolf Blitzer? Have you ever seen Wolf Blitzer on freaking what was it, Celebrity Jeopardy? Look that shit up on YouTube. It's one of the funniest things you'll ever see. You see how dumb that motherfucker is.
Oh God, he's handicapped for sure. Unbelievable, man.
And this is Celebrity Jeopardy, which isn't like regular Jeopardy.
No,
it's easier. It's like a lot easier.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's like questions from first grade.
How many
Well,
sides does a square have?
That's their average intellect. I mean, you're talking about adult pretenders.
He ends up like minus 4,000, and then just to keep him in the game, they just reset the clock for him and give him a little money to play with.
Did they give him some swimmies and a helmet when he ordered his soup?
He had to wear water wings out on the stage behind the podium.
Does everybody understand why it makes perfect sense for Disney to swap Bob's out, like Frankie was saying? It makes perfect sense to them because if you use core math, it all evens out somehow.
Some Steiner math going on there.
Holy hell!
Well, I honestly think Iger's coming back to use this to try to catapult himself into a presidential run. I don't see him sticking around long. He's had presidential aspirations.
Oh no!
For a while now.
Yeah.
Did you say presidential aspirations or presidential Asperger's? Either one probably.
Both.
Correct.
Probably both.
Yeah.
But yeah, He's not a spring chicken either, though. That's the thing. Like, we don't need somebody like, we don't need another, like Tony said this the other day when we were talking. He's like, we don't need another fucking 75-year-old president. Like, we don't.
No.
We don't, like,
Especially
I'm
not one with dementia, man. And all my fucking ex-Democrat friends, or I should say Democrat ex-friends, get butthurt whenever I point this out. I've had people actually in the scene threaten to cancel me. I'm not going to name names for talking about this, but I took care of my mom while she was on the decline from Alzheimer's. I know dementia when I see it. That motherfucker's got it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, you know what? I don't even think having an older president is necessarily the biggest problem. No. And hear me out on this one. It's the vice president choices that these people make.
Yep.
So if you have an older president, it's okay for a few years, it drops dead. And as long as you got a good backup, you're okay. Just think about what happens if Meathead was to drop dead tomorrow. Who's next in charge?
Well, Kamala can't blow her way out of World War III, so we'd be in big trouble.
Yeah, but she was like World War III. She's sadistic as fuck, man. That bitch wait to rack up her body count.
Yeah, she tortures her victims.
I'll tell you what, if she was in charge and World War III happened and missiles started flying, we've got nothing to worry about. I bet she could take them all in one gulp.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
What the hell? In one gulp.
I was just gonna say Kamala has all the comprehension and vision of Helen Keller. I mean, it's.
We did it,
Don't forget that she was the anointed one at Martha's Vineyard. That's a ritual, right? Where the donors get together and they're like, "Thou art the anointed one. You're going to be the next president," right? And then suddenly there's the debates.
And she gets destroyed.
And she gets destroyed by Tulsi. Tulsi. But by the end of the debates, first of all, have you ever seen that many people on stage for like a debate before? It was like the fucking Wu-Tang Clan. That's how many people were on the stage, okay? And then at the end, she's not even in it anymore. Slow Joe isn't even in it anymore. And then suddenly, they're the winners.
Installation complete.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, and don't forget too,
Winnie the Pooh's money well spent.
Well, yeah. Again, with her winning that debate, what happened? Then she was the most Googled person, Tulsi Gabbard, and they wiped her from the face of the earth. And that's why she has her lawsuit, because these people are evil. They know she was going to win with the popularity she had. So we got to put the fix in because these people are demented. And this is why this is why we have this.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. I said good day.
I love that expression.
Right? It's insane, man. But
it's the taxpayers.
But Scotsman, you got to get going, buddy.
Yeah, I got to bounce.
All right,
cheers,
brother.
God. It's good talking to you, brother.
Have a great night, brother.
Anything you'd like to tell the people, or any last words?
Just follow me there everywhere.
Follow
Twitter,
him there.
YouTube, Twitch, everywhere. Follow that right there.
Give some support for Sim as well and his projects. The Nat Harris. We said Planet 69.
That's right. That's right.
Awesome, man. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Tell him we said hello too. And yeah, brother, if we don't see you, have a happy Thanksgiving, man.
Same to you and everybody else out there.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, you're welcome back anytime. Anytime. Have a great night. And hell yeah, man.
See you later, everyone in chat.
Got you, brother.
Peace and love, brother.
Night.
Awesome, yeah. We should start doing some wrap-ups anyway because
one thing. I got one more thing to say about Kamala before we branch off of this.
It's not Kamala. It's Kamala. God damn it.
Well, either way, this is all I've got to say about her.
Jesus, it's only the biggest goddamn hole in the world.
I'm just imagining her like just torturing you to death and getting out going.
Yeah, that hyena laugh.
Yeah.
Like cackle.
gee.
Worse than mine.
Because they all think that they're emperors.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
We haven't played that one in a minute.
That's like a fat person fart too. Like normal people don't sound like that when they
Okay.
It'll clear a room.
It sounds like somebody going brr. Like
It's like when your butt goes, to Evil Dead.
There's a deadite there.
Yeah, deadite ass.
Portal. Becomes a portal.
You just see Ash get sucked in with his
Wong.
car.
Why is Wong in my ass going like this, like he's driving a big ass 72 Deuce, man? Is that a portal now, man? I'm having a fucking. I'm at the proctologist.
Jaws of life.
Yo, she bitch. Let's go.
That was for Kamala.
Kamala, the Ugandan giant.
You are a man.
I made a meme. I put her head on Kamala's shirtless, flabby body and posted it right after the election in like a Detroit news comment section. Oh, did I rile up the Hawaiians? Wow. The Hawaiians were not happy with old ETEP that night. I got more angry message requests on Facebook Messenger. You a racist. I'm like, it's not my fault. I was like, she was a wrestler. What do you want? I was like, that was her ring gear. I was like, she spent most of her time on her back with her heels up in the air wearing that, or less than that anyway. So, I mean, don't get mad at me. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
See, when you're right, you're right. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah,
man. Let's get real here.
Yeah.
Soul Assassin, how you doing, man? What's up? Yeah, we were just about to start doing some sign outs here, but I thought we had some pretty good laughs tonight. We covered some good old Hanscock news and the craziness and the weird shit that apparently may or may not happen in the Indiana Jones 5 movie. Oh my God! Quick recap. Wow. We had the two different situations, and we don't know which one's going to happen, but we know one thing: the movie's going to suck. It might be time travel. Yeah, I don't know, ETEP, how much you knew about this or heard, but yeah, it's really, really ridiculous. But yeah, for the one rumor, because like I said, we said two things that could possibly happen, and I think it's flashbacks, but they're saying that it looks like Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character is Marcus's granddaughter, and she comes to grab Indy for one more fucking hoorah. And have some kind of clock that opens up a portal to time travel. So there's their pocket DeLorean. It might be Stonehenge where they open up the portal and go back to 1933. This sounds so fucking retarded. And there's a young Indiana Jones who apparently he's going to be through most of this movie as well, who sacrifices himself. And in the process, old man Indy disappears, and there is no original movies, there is no legacy, and she takes over the mantle in a different spin-off movie entirely. Sounds fucking retarded. I think that a lot of these people went very far-fetched with it, and they took all these images and things, and they concocted their own story. I literally think that it's just going to be flashbacks to the last time he was in Yahtzee territory, because he's wearing the same exact outfit and they have a fake mask for the stunt guy. And I think there's something that's going to happen around there that's going to be in the script. And it's basically going to be 1969, the NASA situation where we have Yahtzees, former Yahtzees who became part of the NASA operations, Operation Paperclip and all that stuff, and it's going to revolve around that. That's what it looks like to me, but they're jumping all over the place, so whatever, who cares? But point being is, we brought it up because you guys loved Hanscock and his rumor mill shit and what he knows and what he doesn't know. So.
And hey, Yahtzees are more relevant than ever. I mean, they're everywhere. Them and the Ruskies, too. My God.
Wait, let me go get my Ushanka. Hang on.
And it's not my crane. It's a Yuk. Never mind.
It's not your crane. It's our crane, comrade.
Oh, fuck. That is beautiful right there.
Just remember, people, keep an eye on your neighbors. Your neighbor is your enemy. Don't forget.
God.
If you see something, say something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Parrot Head saying hello to ETEP. It's a perfectly
people's
normal
nose.
The nose clean.
But anyway, yeah, we're gonna go around the horn. Tommy, my good friend, what do you have for the people? What would you like to slap down everyone else's throat?
Let's see. What do we got?
He says that he's an a-hole, but he's not, and I'm quoting him here, 100% a dick.
Don't believe those rumors. I absolutely am. Guys, still doing the shorts. Still waiting to get the rest of the information off the old computer to pop the new computer in, so I can actually put up real videos again. But having a lot of fun. We just put up the new Predator. Which movie is that? It's called the Predator, the Lab Escape Fugitive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The one that was in theaters, the last one in theaters.
Right. I tell you what, though, I don't remember ever seeing that movie, but I tell you what, the figure is actually amazing. The amount of articulation and everything that they have in this, including that freaking upper torso swivel. Holy shit, is this figure the bomb? Like, this is even better than the other ones, the Jungle Predator, the City Hunter, and the ones that we're getting right now from Predator 2 if we're at part of that 30th anniversary. Holy shit, is this figure is killer. It comes with another light-up freaking eye mask or a helmet on there for the other head. Like, everything about this is perfect. They didn't have to go crazy with all the accessories. We only got like 2 weapons in there. But you didn't really need it because everything else about this figure is perfect. So I was really digging it and putting that one up. The other one, of course, was the Dracula's Transformer crossover with Universal Monsters. And holy shit, that I cussed like a dock worker when I was making that. And I had to cut a lot of it out because it was a lot more than 60 seconds. And I couldn't put it up in as short. But I tore that figure apart. And I really did feel that this one was worse than the Megatron Hiss Tank, which I didn't think possible. But guys, make sure to stop by and check out my shorts. YouTube is not notifying anybody about them. I hear it all the time. We got some good stuff in there for you to check out. And of course, I'm still doing the battle bots because that shit is fun. And since Hasbro, since you want to be a bunch of woke dicks, I'll invest more time with battle bots and customizing and doing shit like that. Screw you people. I'm out. Thanks, Vinny. It's always fun. It's always a pleasure to hang up here with all the other people on the panel. And wonderful people in the chat. Remember, never let anybody tell you what you can and can't say, what you should or should not watch, because your silence gives consent, and we will nibble and assimilate you later.
Nice, brother. And it sounds like that short was about 56 seconds of you saying the F word, and the rest was figure review.
Yeah, it was bad, man. It was really bad, and I really did go on a wild tangent about this because this was another figure I was waiting for. I couldn't get in pre-orders because it was sold out like 6 or 7 months before they were even going to be released. So when I finally did get this thing, got it at like a halfway decent price, I was so disappointed in this fucking thing. I was just disgusted because it wasn't just one problem; it was multiple problems, and that's where I lost my mind on it.
Damn. Well, we'll check it out anyway. And hell yeah, man, everyone go subscribe to Tommy if you aren't subscribed yet. Yeah, we always have awesome streams over there. We have the toy streams on Thursday. If they're not on his channel, they're on my channel or vice versa. And
man, I keep missing those.
Yeah, dude, we got to get you on another one, man, for sure. Brian,
dude, those, man.
Look at that awesome collection he's got back there.
Oh yeah.
Can I give Brian the proper intro, Vinny?
Yeah.
All right.
You know me, but I don't remember smelling you before. Who are you and where do you come from?
Richard Boone, man. Wow.
Oh yeah, man.
I forgot that he did Smog in that.
Yeah, dude, excellent job too.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, let us know where we could find you, what you got cooking, if you got any campaigns running and whatnot.
You can find me on the Twatter at Brian Christgau. You can find me on the YouTubes at Brian Christgau. Every Tuesday, we're doing a horror movie club where we get together and ahead of time name a horror movie. It's always something that's not behind a paywall. And we watch the horror movie and we get together and talk about said horror movie.
Oh, nice.
And that's every Tuesday at 8. And then, of course, I got the campaign right now for Six Gun Gorilla, Volume 2 trade paperback, The Great Silence. This is going to compile issues 7 and 8, plus brand new, illustrated by Preston Acevedo, issues 9 and 10. This is, of course, after the disastrous Zoop campaign that I tried. And didn't realize I was making a political faux pas and trying a third platform. So Indiegogo for life. Indiegogo is our friend. And hail Indiegogo. We love Indiegogo, and I will always be on Indiegogo. Indiegogo all the friggin' way. Go check out my campaign on Indiegogo. And
I gotta
fuck Indiegogo.
That is ridiculous. I gotta say that, man. That's fucking ridiculous. Listen, who gives a shit where you're buying it from? I mean, it's literally, we need to try different things because of all the games, all these.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. And then just like you're a traitor. And
but you know what it is, Brian?
What?
It goes back,
I could use all the help I could get right now with the campaign. I'm still getting major fallout from that.
Oh damn, dude!
That's ridiculous. I can't believe that. I mean, literally, if we're having trouble right now, shouldn't we be trying different things? I don't get it. But does it go back to the
I do, but we can discuss this backstage.
Yeah.
There, I just backed it.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Oh, beautiful, man.
I just backed it. I've been looking for another one. I'm like, I've been it's one of those ones I've been meaning to, and you brought it up. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do this right now while it's right in front of me. So,
hell yeah, man.
Thank you so much.
And you're gonna love it too, man. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. It looks gorgeous.
Yeah, everyone who reads it loves it. The writer's not very good, but at least the artists are good. Are awesome.
The writer's good, and he's a good dude. I mean, come on, dude. You could pump yourself up. Brian's a great guy. That's why I tell you, he's always welcome on the show. I can't believe it sometimes though. Some of the shit that goes on.
It's unbelievable. Gay ops at the ass, man.
Yeah, and for those who were unaware, hold on, I'll show this real quick as well. I did do the cover to his first trade paperback, one of the versions. If you guys haven't seen it,
gorgeous, stunning, nailed it.
This was just so much fun to do.
Epic.
Yeah, man, I'm so happy and proud that I got to work with Brian on something.
Oh, likewise, brother. Likewise.
Like I said, man, much respect to you all the way. You're a good dude with everybody.
Back at you, man.
You know, and that's what it's about. It's about supporting good creators and good people. And dude, you check off those boxes for sure. So and you're always a blast to talk to. I mean, this guy's got so much information and knowledge too about films and figures and all sorts of shit. And I love it, dude. So hell yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, I was a lit major in college, but all that useful information about Shakespeare and Chaucer, that all got forced out by little bits and pieces of trivia from famous monsters of Filmland and Fangoria, monster magazines.
Yeah. Oh, Will, I just closed it. From what I understand, yeah. Didn't you close the Zoop shit?
Oh yeah, no. Well, the campaign failed. The campaign failed. I did get 6K and brand new backers though. 6K and brand new backers. It's just the CG people weren't there.
See, that's crazy. I mean, the tribalistic nonsense. I mean, I don't get it. If it's a good book, it's a good book. Go get it. Who gives a shit?
But Camilla Zhang. And she didn't even work there when I was running my campaign.
I don't even know who the hell that is.
No, I didn't either. And then people were throwing her name at me like shuriken on every promo stream I went on. And then I come to find out she didn't even work. The bitch didn't even work there anymore.
Oh, wow! Damn. And they still attacked you.
Still attacked.
It comes down to the brainwashing shit. The first time I heard of that place was from Andy Smith. That's the first time I've heard it. I'm like, what the hell? I never heard it before in my life. I had him on my show last year or something, and he told me that his buddy Bart Sears was on there, and he's like, oh, okay. I took a look. I'm like, he had a campaign, a sketchbook of just heads, That's it. There was no story, there was no nothing. It wasn't a comic. It was just like a sketchbook of heads. I'm like, okay.
Right.
And he got like, I don't know, 20,000, something like that.
Nice.
I'm like, is this a good platform? Like, I had no idea. Then I'm looking at some of them like that's either you had a handful of campaigns that did really well or ones that did really, really poorly. And I didn't know anything about it. I'm like, maybe I'll look at it another time. But the shit that ends up happening with all this is insane. Because it's like,
it is.
Shouldn't we have other areas to go down? Why does it always have to be one fucking thing? But whatever.
Well, I know. Like I said, I'll know, but backstage.
Yeah. No problem, brother. But dude, Brian, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, brother.
Always, man. Always. We got Tony. Are you around? Tony Tone Deaf. Clown World Review.
Love Clown World Review.
Are you pooping?
Awesome channel.
He's taking a massive dump.
He's taking a shite.
I love that dude's videos.
Yeah, he's the best, man. But you know who else is fantastic right here? We got Chris Fisk in the house.
Yeah.
What do you got for the good folks? Speaking of awesome campaigns, really cool.
Yeah. We're just to show off my website here at infinitaalchronicles.com. We got the first book already back from last year. It's hard to believe that it's been a whole anniversary now, whole year since I fulfilled the first book. You can grab it on Amazon now. But here's the cool one is we now got book 2 coming out now, and it's got a nice thing to it where we've got the original team doing a version, and if I can.
This must be where they sacrifice virgins.
That was Tommy. That wasn't me.
Okay. Well, we also have another team working on the same exact book too. So you've heard of variant covers. We actually have a variant book here, and it's the same story. You get the nice first 15 pages pretty free. What's that on the back here? We got a nice ad done by Vinnie.
Hell yeah, man!
Beautiful.
Yeah, and if you liked the old 90s Saturday morning cartoons, like the adventure ones, like the Pirates of Darkwater, Conan the Adventurer, even Disney's Gargoyles to some degree, mixed with a little bit of Welsh and Gaelic mythology.
I think you missed out. I think you missed out on somebody else. Like, what about the people who used to like the old World of Warcraft and some of the old World of Warcraft comic books? Those are the type of fans too that would enjoy this stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I'm open for anybody to give it a shot. I mean, this story was written over 30 years ago now. Wow, time flies. It was based off of a tabletop role-playing game system that I had developed in my teenage years. We chronicled all of the gameplay sessions, and after shelving it for decades, I pulled it out of storage after moving around the world. I was like, why am I shipping this shit if I'm never going to use it? Either throw it out or use it. And I read the stories and went, wow, this is actually a pretty decent story. So let's put it into a comic book form. We got all the heroes here on the site, so you get a little bios of characters that'll constantly being updated. And it's a multi-generational story, so it transcends just the initial cast. The series is planned for 10 books. And if we're at book 2 now, it's 8 more coming. So
hell yeah, man.
Dude, I can't wait. This was an amazing read. You said it's for certain people. I'd say no. If you know how to read, go buy the book. It's very simple.
Yep.
It's fucking gorgeous. I'm so happy that he set everything back up too on the site. But here I'll share screen too. It's cool if I show the full image, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Here's the piece I did for him.
Nice.
And I used his language as well. So this actually says stuff, and I threw some nerd things in there. So if you get the book, then you got to go on the website and you can decipher it yourself. But an homage to another famous book. But yeah, awesome stuff.
That's kick-ass.
Oh, dude, yeah. When he was telling me about it too, I'm like, yeah, I'm excited. I want to do something with you, and happy we got to. I really love how the fire and shit came out too.
I don't think Kalen's too happy about that though.
Yeah, he's not. But dude, it's beautiful, and yeah, man, Chris is an amazing creator, super talented. Everybody here is. So, back his book. Thank you, Chris, for being here.
Thanks for having me, man.
Dude, always. We lost. We lost super fan. But we do have Draven here, and he's got an awesome thing here. We had fun last night too, watching we had 2 nights in a row of fucking wrestling.
Yeah, we did. So we watched Full Gear last night, so you can check the replay of that over on the channel. And then Saturday, December 10th, we'll watch Final Battle, ROH. It's at a weird time. It's at like 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern. I guess they're trying something different. But we'll end up watching it at like probably like 8 p.m. Eastern, just because I work that day. And then I'm also doing the Dynamites and Rampages on Wednesday and Fridays. Those will be after ETEP and ETEP shows and Tony shows.
Yes,
so yeah.
Awesome, dude. Yeah, looking forward to it. I mean, it's a shame it's Samoa Joe there, but
I know
the rest of it's gonna be good.
He'll like walk down the ramp and like blown out before he even gets in the match.
Yep. He walks down, sounds like Fatty McGee from Adam Sandler.
Yep.
I love the stairs.
Oh my god! I was gonna pull it over to Tony, but Tony he just bowed out. So
yeah.
Much love, Tony. He usually has streams on Tuesdays. We do the wrestling one over there too. The retrospective on the
Monday Night War retrospective.
Oh
Yep.
man, that's my shit right there.
And Friday is Liar's Life in a Rocket Ship, where he gets a little more political. We cover some stuff. I think he said, didn't he want to do something this Friday and watch one of the?
I think so. I think he's about doing the Hunter.
The Hunter Biden.
My son.
My son
yeah,
Hunter.
we got a clip of that.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh. She's right. She's right. This crack shit's killing him. This super crack will get the job done a lot quicker.
Franken hooker for the win.
I can't wait to see him argue. I can't wait to see him argue on camera with another hooker.
Oh, it's gonna be great. Holy hell! But you know what? So yeah, I'll do my outro as well for you folks. I mean, you guys seen it? It's pinned on the chat. So yeah, everybody, if you haven't yet, go jump on Shadow of the Kraken. This is a fantastic book.
Excellent.
It ships immediately. 52 pages. Fucking gorgeous artwork in here. I'll say that. I don't care. I'll stand on a pedestal.
That's true, dude.
I'm so proud of the work I did on this thing. And yeah, everyone who's gotten this book absolutely fell in love with the story. I can't wait for the next one. But you guys have to wait a little bit longer because I'm working on City of Venus 2 right now. That's going to be 52 pages. Yeah, that's the next big one for everybody. And I mean, I know everyone's been waiting a long time for the sequel, but again,
no shit.
Well, it's 6 back-to-back campaigns I've been running by myself and doing all the artwork and all the writing on this
Fulfillment King, man. It's not easy being the Fulfillment King.
Oh no, dude. I've borderline burnt out, and I'm just like, yeah, I need a breather.
You're killing it though, dude. You're killing it. And I love Shadow of the Kraken. I thought it was a cracking adventure story.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Dude, yeah, because again, where it's gonna go to in the sequel is gonna be very, very crazy. And yeah, we're gonna hit some dark things and really cool fucking story elements. So you get ready for that. But City of Venus 2, you're gonna get backstory on the main character. You're gonna see some more very dangerous things in this world. It's gonna be a blast. So I'm gonna continue to start to show you more of what's going on too and everything. So get ready for that journey. It's gonna be an awesome one. I've showed some teases here and there, but I think I might get back to doing some more drawing classes and stuff like that. And when I do, you'll probably see more pages from City of Venus too. So I just gotta get through the holiday season right now and make sure everything is where it needs to be. But we do have a bunch of other projects that are still available. City of Venus, as we spoke about, that campaign is still active. You can get 3 books over there. We have 2 art books. I showed some of the artwork tonight. You could find them over on those two books. 52 pages each. Beautiful stuff. We have the hardcover, Through the Woods, written and co-created by Frankie Tartamella as well. You know him as Frankie Knows. That's 100 pages, hardcover, fantastic story. It's the whole thing, beginning, middle, end. You're gonna love it. So definitely. And yeah, you know what? I'll go out on the commercial itself.
Well,
let me sign out real quick, Vinny, before you end it.
Hold on. We got to do this correctly, ETEP.
Scan for identification.
Oh yeah, no, dude. I wasn't gonna skip you. I'm just gonna say when we go out, we're gonna go out on the commercial because I was about to get into ETEP because he did the commercial with Chris Fisk. But go ahead.
I was gonna say it's Doom Tap.
No,
Doom Tap.
He's that too. Wait till my helmet's done. It's 25% different than Doomcock's. So he can't sue. It's 25% different. You can't sue. And my name's Scumbag Doom Tap. It's not even the same thing.
Oh.
And I don't need a modulator to do this with my voice. So stay mildly upset, my friends.
See, not angry, mildly upset. It's 25% different.
Hey, it's satire, man. Satire's protected.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. But yeah, you can find me over eTepple Cooing's The Place to Be Reviews, where my Alec Baldwin video has gotten 1,025 views today. I did it yesterday. 37 views yesterday. I'm like, yeah, this is a typical video, not about Wakanda Forever or a live stream. It'll just kind of putz along, or a Cleveland Brown video. And yep, here it goes. I woke up. I looked at it. I sent Tony a screenshot a couple hours ago. I'm like, it's at 400, and I just looked. It's like 1,025. It's showing like 925 publicly, but it just went up like 20 views the last time I refreshed it because I'm like, what is this? Why is this one doing so good? But anyway, yeah, go check that out if you hadn't seen it yet. And more importantly than that, a video that's underperforming that I think everybody should watch. I did a little mini documentary about the Axeman of New Orleans, because that is kind of a backdoor pilot launch to my new channel, which will be starting after the first of the year, where I'll be doing nothing but I'll be doing some horror reads from stuff I find off Reddit. And we'll be doing documentaries about serial killers, paranormal stuff like that. Nice. It's not going to be daily videos. There might be, at first one every week or every 2 weeks, because I'm going to put time into producing these. They're going to be good. They're going to be fire when I drop them. So the main channel.
I got really scared, ETEP. I got really scared because when you said horror reads, I said, "Oh my God, did he find some unreleased Disney scripts?"
I did. I did. I'm gonna read the Hara. It's Hara. I'm gonna read the unreleased script for Black Panther 2: Wakanda Forever with Chadwick Boseman. It was much different. There was much more. There was much more grape drink in that one. The heart-shaped herb. The heart-shaped herb was screen printed much more easily. And 3D printed like Shuri did in that. She 3D printed the fuck. Anyway, go check out my review of that. If you want to see me shit all over that. And then I shit all over one of Grace Randolph's videos talking about it. And that one did pretty good. So I'm going to do another one because she just came out with her box office breakdown. Well. I'm also in the process of writing a screenplay for a horror movie. Nice. So I'm doing that too. We have Monday Night Going in Raw every Monday night. If you're a channel member, you get the pre-show at 7:35 Eastern. You can join 2 tiers, $2.99 to become a Kazooian, $4.99 to become a Harvey Wakuian producer, which means you get to tell me once a month what kind of video you want to see me make, and I will make it much like the documentary. Waka Waka Forever.
Waka Waka Forever. Sorry, I had to with all the Wakanda shit. Sorry.
Wow.
No, you're fine, man. Much like the I don't know why my fucking screen's messed up. The lighting's bad. It's pissing me off. We'll go over here. We'll go back to the KRP. There we go. But anyway, more importantly, Monday Night Going in Raw, 8:35 Eastern. Me, Tony, Vinny, Chris Fisk, Angelus Draven, the Horseman on Monday night. We are there, and Red's there in spirit. Red was one of the originals with us there, and so you can check us out Monday nights, 8:35. Wednesday nights, ladies and gentlemen. We have Going Rogue. Going Rogue is the pre-show now at 8:05 Eastern, not Superstation TBS. I need Temple Queen's Place to Be Reviews. Then 9:05, the big show. We took the Holy Shit News segment. We stretched it to a full hour. Who we kidding? We did it for a full hour every Wednesday night anyway. It took up an hour of the show. So we made it its own show. Holy Shit News now runs 60 minutes every Wednesday night. This week joining us, Matt from A Common Idiot's channel. He'll be joining us. Great guy. A lot of fun. We have some crazy news stories to go through with you Wednesday night. Saturday night's main event will return. It's normally regularly scheduled time next Saturday night, 9:15 Eastern. And videos all week. But yeah, thank you guys. Sorry I was late. Like I said, I watched the finale of The Walking Dead tonight. I had to come on and hang out for a little while. So
good seeing you, brother.
Good. Yeah, I want to talk, and we'll talk backstage, Brian. I want to invite you on. So,
thanks, brother.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. So thank you, this wonderful chat and this wonderful, talented fucking panel that I'm somehow a part of.
Always, bro.
I just do voices sometimes.
Hey, you know
but
what?
yeah, and
we're always gonna make it rain here with great people, just like Biden with his new buddy.
Oh God.
Oh, did I really need to see that? Did I really need to see that?
No.
Oh God. My eyes.
Holy shit. Could you believe the world we're living in, guys? It's just frightening.
No.
My world is a thing, man. Don't let anybody convince you.
Honk,
otherwise.
honk.
It's a thing.
Yeah. But you know what? Don't worry. We'll give you guys one more palate cleanser just because we gave her some love earlier, and ETEP wasn't here for that. So there's some love for our girl Jade.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I just want to be choked right now with that bicep. I'm not even kidding.
I'd show the promo card again, but I realized it has some areola in it.
Yeah.
Place.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't worry. I took off
Shatara.
the monetization anyway on this one because we lost it like within 5 minutes of the stream. Fuck it. But yeah, everybody, thank you for being here tonight. Wait. Since it is the end, I'll show you the end one more time. We showed this for a moment as well. But,
I see brown. Yeah. There's some spread there. Like there's some paint missing there.
Chris, you gotta stop making it so obvious because I can't show it as long.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Damn it, Chris.
He's like, look, there's some lips.
Well, that's what the pause button is for. So when you rewatch it.
Oh shit.
Thank you, Draven. So remember, we love you all, and we love you like Jade. Wait, no, we can't go there. Anyway, you guys and girls have been fantastic. Thank you for being here tonight. Everyone who's dropped links and all that other great stuff. You guys and girls all rock. Tony, thank you for being here tonight. Super fan Adam Shorehand, thank you as well, brother. I hope you guys do all have a great night. Scotsman, always fantastic dude. Go subscribe to his channel as well. Everybody here, awesome people. And yeah, thank you for being here on the round table. And yeah, that's it. That's the new name for the Sunday stream. It's not the chill stream anymore. It's the round table because everyone here are equals. Fantastic, awesome. Yeah, man. So yeah, we're gonna go out on that promo because again, ETEP and Chris did this together and it was fucking glorious. So everyone have a great night. And yeah, if we don't see you sooner, I mean, we'll see you on everyone else's channels, but happy Thanksgiving regardless. And me and Tommy will talk about Thanksgiving Day, if we're going to be doing anything or not. We'll find out, but we'll let you guys know. But until then, yeah, go check out Twitter because that's where we'll drop all that info regardless. Yeah, have a great night, everybody.
If you don't log on to Indiegogo and support Shadow with the Kraken by Vinnieart and Mellow, let me tell you what. Let me tell you something. You will never know how sweet it is to see that pirate booty. Oh yeah, there's pirate booty. There's violence. There's mystery and there's mysticism and there's intrigue in the story, like the which you've never seen before or never see again from the madness. That's only if you back Shadow with the Kraken on Indiegogo from one of the most dependable creators in the independent community. This will be his 6th campaign he's got to fill. Oh yeah, and he'll fill this campaign and then he'll fill Billy's mom.